I'm just excited to be here.
All right, start the show.
Let's start the show. It's J-Rod.
Kristen Seville.
And then we had Sexy Podcast, the fastest growing podcast.
I've been struggling because my braids on their last leg. It's like real rough. So today I'm giving poetic justice. But my problem is I can't figure out if at 39 I am too old for this half up, half down thing. Like with the little piece in the front. Like, you know, when you're with yourself all the time, like you don't know what is, I mean, usually I don't care, but I'm just, you don't know what, if you're doing
God's work?
You know how you see people and they're out and then sometimes they're just dressed in their lane, like in their genre thing. Like in their decade, their time. And they don't really realize that like things aren't cool anymore.
Oh, I've been telling you that, but
they've
continue.
outgrown. Like I'm there. I don't listen to you because I don't know if you know. So like
I don't know exactly what you should do.
Mhm.
I just know what you shouldn't do.
And it's whatever I do.
That's not whatever you do.
It's everything I do.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes. Everything that I do, you be like, you a little too old for that.
Not everything.
Most of the things that I do.
Most of the things.
Yeah.
You're right. But that's not my fault. That's because you're a kid at heart.
So is it okay because it fits my vibe?
Well, it's always okay.
My essence.
It's always okay. The question is, who are you dressing for? Who are you doing the things for? Are you doing it for yourself or are you doing it for other people?
So I'm dressing for me at all times.
Mhm.
It's at all times. Sometimes I used to get to a point where I'd be like, you would say something about something I was wearing.
Why is it always me? Why can't it be other people?
It's because nobody ever says anything else about me wearing.
No honesty.
It's
Got
you.
All right.
No, they're very honest. I have fashion friends. They would tell me, and they sometimes she does. But like usually you'll be like, you don't realize that's not not age appropriate, but like you've grown out of that.
Yeah, but you know why though? You know why? Because when I just got to put this out there because I don't know if you guys are going to hear it or not. I was going to
mention it.
I'm just going to put it out there. We are niggas today, okay?
I was going to mention it, but I was like, he don't like when I stop in the middle of stuff.
I really don't, but I don't know if that's going to like be throughout the entire episode. Maybe I should find out.
Actually, it will because it's been since the battery died.
Well, not that. I'm saying, are they going to be able to hear it? Very long story, guys. We'll get to that in a little bit. But going back to you, I don't know. Well, I'm around you so much that not only do I hear the person that you portray to people, but I hear the person that's inside of your brain.
Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Tell me who those two people are.
No, one person wants to be a rugrat and the other person wants to be a grown-up.
But I think that's fine. I think that's just my personality in general.
I'm not saying that it isn't fine, but the thing is, you get mad when you dress like a rugrat, but you get mad at me when I say you're dressed like a rugrat, you should dress as a grown-up.
I don't get mad when I dress like a rugrat.
No, you get mad at me.
Because you bring up that you think that I'm dressing like a child.
Because you've told me that you didn't want to dress like a child anymore.
No, in certain situations, but if the clothes I have are kids' clothing, or, then I'm going to wear what I have. I haven't really bought anything, new, like grown. I buy just pieces that I know I can throw on and be comfortable in.
Right.
But I think that's the problem. We're both in the same situation where we are both around me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we just go off of what we see. I don't know what it's like when we go into the world, if they're like, I don't know if the younger people, I say that like I'm so old.
The younger people don't give a fuck about you. So that's part one.
Hey, don't.
I'm just saying like.
Don't sleep on me.
No, or
your girl is T, okay? That's what that girl said.
Let's not do that. Let's not do
T, I'm T.
But no, like the younger people aren't worried about you.
Okay.
And that's why I was asking you, who are you, who do you dress for? Are you dressing for yourself or are you dressing for other people?
So you know what? What's crazy is that with people my age, I don't know if I care. It's the younger people that I think I'm trying to gauge how they feel about me. Because like the people my age, I don't give a fuck. I'm wearing whatever. I'm confident. When I get around people that are like our daughter's age, she about to be 18, like a little older than that. Like I just wonder what they think.
Mom.
But I'm and you hate this. You hate it. I am a cool mom because my daughter said so.
That's fine.
And her friend said so.
That is absolutely fine.
So
it's still mom.
But I don't, you know how you don't feel it. Like I don't feel it. I don't know if when I go out, the people in their like early 20s are like, ugh. Like I don't know if my face looks old.
They're not even looking at you. If anything,
for the half up, half down.
They're going to applaud you for looking good at your age. Even though they don't technically know what that age is.
And that's the problem. What do they think my age is?
Now that I couldn't tell.
Does the
older than them?
Does the half up, half down soften the blow on the age?
No. The half up, half down is literally the I am a millennial.
No.
That's exactly what that is.
No, it's not. Because
that's Brandy 93.
First of all, I said poetic justice. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
But all that's coming back. All the 90s stuff, they love the 90s.
I remember my mom used to say shit like that.
But it is though. Because when you go on like no, okay. I don't know if you're still mad at them, but I did go in there around the holidays. My bad, y'all. Like a lot of these play H&M, all this stuff. You look online, you know how they describe the attire. Like they'll be like 90s jeans.
Yeah.
And they buy them and they sell out. Like the stuff is coming back. I just happen to already have some of that stuff. Let me ask this
question. Do you think that the young people are buying it or do you think that the people like you
The young people are buying it.
Okay.
No.
I don't know.
I'm telling you because I watch the stuff. I study young people. So
that's why.
I watch.
That is why.
I watch how they move. I watch how they move throughout the world and they think it's cool to be like, oh, I'm so vintage. I got on the 90s baggy jeans and like, you know what I mean? But I was there.
I don't see that anymore. Everything that we used to wear.
Yeah.
I don't see what we used to wear. I see versions, like for instance, the guys, they love the big pants now.
Yeah.
But they're not baggy pants by what we would call baggy.
Yeah.
They're a different cut. They're a different style, the way it fits on them and everything. So they take the essence of the past, but they put it in a new way while you are just taking the past and saying, hey, we're going to wear it today.
I think that girls and guys are different. I think that guys are very much on like, I don't know, not name brands, but name brands and certain, so I think it's a little different. I think that women can put on like basics and go out and be like, all right.
I think that's a regional thing.
I don't think so.
I think it's a regional thing.
But I don't think so.
I kind of do.
Regional where? Here?
Not just here, but I think when you go to your bigger cities, matter of fact, some of those places are simpler. I think when you go to your bigger cities, you have okay. I remember when 2010s maybe. I was wearing white tees all the time. I was just rocking my white tees, whatever, and just chilling. Maybe a little bit before that. Yeah, I mean, not the long white tees, but just fitted white tees. And then I went to LA for a little bit, and I was seeing everybody was rocking white tees too. The only difference is that my white tee was Hanes, and theirs was like, Polo or whoever. Still white tee, you know what I mean? But you could tell the material was mad different. You know what I mean? It's not the look or the basicness of the what you're wearing, but when you go to a bigger city, it's still name brands. It's just it's the basics of the name brand.
But what I'm saying is like it's a certain style, like they look for the brands more with the guys. And I
don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think it's like how when we grew up. Like when we grew up, we wanted the name plastered on our.
Well,
on our
I'm not
shirt.
saying that they don't care about that because they know what they know what the brand is without having the name on it. Mm-hmm. They don't need that. They still know what the brand is. They know what the clothes are.
They know the jeans that they're paying $400, $500, $600.
But that's why I'm saying, boy, men and women are different. I think that women, we can still get away with wearing like some basic shit from somewhere else, mixing it with different things, and it still be a whole outfit. I think that men are more like it's specific things that they want to get. Like I'm talking about like in general with men. I mean, there are, there's a couple of men that like will reach outside the box and like put stuff together and do all that. But a basic thing?
I think that's not basic, but I think that's a regional thing.
But it's not, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you because I know a lot of males. Baby, I know a lot of men and women in different areas.
I do too.
And like people that are into fashion.
Here's what's crazy. You think because you speak to me as someone because I haven't traveled as much as you.
Not at all.
But that's
an assumption.
Sometimes that's how it comes off. I know a lot of fashion girls. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people in fashion. I know a lot of people in different cities, different states. I know a lot of people that are in these things because I pay attention to a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not a regional thing. That is something that is just across the board for the most part. A lot of people, a lot of women, and I'm speaking mostly for women, a lot of women can do that, can mix and match something from Target, something from H&M, Zara, whatever, put it in
I'm not saying that they can't do it. I'm not saying that it can't be done. But what I am saying is that it signals depending on where you are. While you could do in Virginia Beach, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't signal anything. But if you wear that same outfit in a bigger city, it would signal, that's from there. That's not what, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not.
I think it just depends on. I think it just depends on. It depends on the outfit. I think what I'm saying still rings true, but it depends on what the outfit is. Like, I mean, there are certain things that are going to be like, okay, you definitely from here because you have that on.
No, not from here. That's not what I'm saying.
Or you're not from.
I think
here.
You can just. I think it just signals certain things depending on where you are. But none of that even matters because for you. It's not even about that. It's literally for you. It's not about I feel like for you, it's less of trying to mix and match and all that and wearing certain things. I think for you, it's just a comfortability of dressing my age while at the same time still being chic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Wait, so are you saying that's my problem or that's what I'm trying to do? I'm confused.
I think that's what you're trying to do. And I think I think because you are such an individual, sometimes that becomes.
You be saying that like it's so bad.
No.
Just because you want to be yourself all the time.
No. I think because you're such an individual and because you had this one thing that you were doing for so long, I think that now it's hard because you're in a different phase of your life and you also are still that individual. So I think two parts of fighting. One part is like, I want to do what I want to do. But the other part of you was like, nah, but I kind of want to be like this.
I think I could do both. I think I just haven't gotten the things to do both. But I'm pretty sure I can do all of the things.
I'm sure you could.
But my issue, this came into, girl, you be dressing like da-da-da. No, my issue was I don't know if, it's just certain things. I don't know. I'm just still doing the same things I'm used to doing. So I don't know if on the outside it looked like desperation or I'm trying to be something I'm not.
You never look desperate.
Okay.
You never look desperate.
Yeah.
You look quirky.
I don't give a fuck about quirky.
I know you don't.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. You make it seem like it's such a bad thing.
No, once again, it's not a bad thing. You don't look bad. I'll never walk out with you and saying, oh my God, what the hell is she doing?
You probably do sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. But for the most part, though, no, I don't. But what I do know is, once again, I get to see you get dressed at home. I get to hear the inside thoughts outside, and I also get to see when you're prepping for what you're going to wear. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I don't have this, I don't have that. And I feel like there's a look that you're going for, but I also feel like there's a fear of that look when it comes to getting things.
No, I just don't buy. I don't do like hauls. I don't buy a shitload of things all at one time.
Hauls.
But that's what the problem is. If I went and bought a whole bunch of things at one time, it would be different. When I go out and shop, I'm usually buying one or two things and they're for something specific. I don't really go out a lot and just buy things because I just need things.
No, I
when
that.
when I'm buying for something specific, because I mean, a lot of the clothes I have right now may not fit the same way or whatever. That's what makes it seem
because your body is tea, girl.
It's tea. But that's what makes it harder because I'm still working off of kind of a smaller wardrobe because I haven't transitioned. So because I'm not buying a whole bunch of shit, it seems like I'm trying to do different things. No, I'm trying to build up at least a basic wardrobe that I can wear every day instead of buying a dress or something like that and I'm sitting in the house and I'm not.
No, I get that. But I also think that the problem is not the amount of things that you buy at one time. It's the comfortability that you choose instead of going out the box that you want to try.
Yeah,
because your fear is, well, if I get this now, then that might not work here, that, there, and a third.
No, that's not my fear. My fear is if I get this now, then where else am I going to wear it? And I still ain't got clothes for real.
But you always have a place to go.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What?
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
I used to think the same thing about you. And then I would see that you would get mad invites to go places.
I don't have mad invites to go places.
Once a month.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Again, I don't even know how this got here. I'm just trying to build the little bit of wardrobe I got since don't nothing fit. Okay. So that's why I can't go out the box and buy other shit. Right. But I just,
I just want you to be happy and not worry about them young bitches.
I mean, I'm happy. I don't give a fuck about them. They can't beat me. But like,
nah. Now that's a lie.
Why?
Because the young bitches got more stamina than you.
Well,
you might listen. You gotta go when you at this age. You gotta work on your one-hitter quitters.
But I'm good. Like if it's like if we in a crowd and
that's even worse.
No, but listen, I know. Like I'm strong. I can do shit. But like if we in a crowd and there's security nearby, and I'm gonna get them in that first couple of minutes until security break us up. So when security break us up, it look like I won anyway.
How long you think that'll take?
What you mean?
How long you think that'll take?
I know how to position somebody, like, you know what I mean? I can get them to a place where I know there's somebody that's gonna break it up somewhere close. So like I get to the area and then I do what I'm gonna get licks in. It's gonna happen, but when we talk about stamina, I'm not fighting all day.
See,
so I know they will, but when they get me, I'm gonna be at the top of the energy. So when they break it up.
You said licks. Once again, at this age.
I can't say licks.
Yeah, at this age, you should be worried about one-hitter quitters, not licks.
But if they got stamina, you said they got stamina.
Yeah, that's why you got to hit them with a one-hitter quitter.
I use one word. I can do that too. But what I'm saying is in the first couple of minutes, I'm going to win.
See, you're saying minutes.
Seconds. What? I mean, I can go. I'm telling you, my stamina will last for minutes.
You think?
Yeah, but it depends on how many minutes you're talking. So in the first 3 minutes, I'm good. Break it up at 3:30. Break it up. Yeah, take it.
Wow, that is interesting.
Take me away at 3:30 and break it up so I can talk shit.
First of all,
I'm tired now.
You're tired before 3 minutes.
Have that inhaler on standby.
You are tired before 3 minutes.
Baby, I don't think I'm gonna be hopping on my knees trying to fight somebody. You talking about riding?
No,
that's what you talking about.
No, how long do you think?
Yeah, I don't think that's how I fight. I don't fight like a bunny rabbit.
No, how long do you think a fight normally lasts?
It just depends on the fight. I mean, it's seconds, but it depends on the fight. I'm telling you that my stamina will keep me up for 3 minutes. I don't know how long this imaginary young bitch is gonna go, but for the first 3 minutes, I'm fine. So, which means
another question:
what?
Is she imaginary big bitch or imaginary small bitch?
I don't know. Where are you going? Like, where are you?
I feel like if it's a big bitch, you got a fighting chance.
No.
You have a fighting chance. Now,
I know people of all sizes that whoop
hit a quitter
ass.
too, I'm sure.
I know people of all sizes that whoop ass.
Yeah, but listen, I feel like with the big bitch, you might have a chance. But with the small one, she gonna be like a little jackrabbit all over your ass.
Well, you don't know that either.
Okay.
She could also be fragile.
She might be fragile.
It's a lot of just things you got to take into account. So like them 3 minutes. Y'all break me up before that, then I won.
All right, so we're out somewhere and a young bitch is eyeballing you and y'all
I don't
about
do that.
to do it.
That don't happen to me.
Okay, but she eyeballing you and y'all about to do it.
I don't. It has to be a real reason to.
Okay, she pushes you. I don't know.
Whatever
Whatever is going to get to the fight, that happens. All right? And we're outside because we don't want to fight inside of a establishment. And the fight begins, right?
No, I'm not outside. I'm where the security is.
Okay.
I want the security to be close.
So you want to get kicked out of the establishment?
I mean, that's fine. Did I already do what I came to do? Did we watch the play or see the concert or whatever the fuck we doing in the venue?
I don't know. Whatever makes it better, all right? What I'm asking, though, is what about if you get your ass tore up? What do you want me to do? What is my play? Because I don't believe...
Then you jump in before security and pull me out if you see it's going wrong.
Okay, so you want me to jump in?
Yeah, if you see it's don't hit her, but like if you
once I see the dust cloud.
Yeah, if you see it's a lot happening, then you grab me. Somebody just get me out.
Okay.
But
Now, would you feel some sort of way? Because I feel like you're the type of person that if I tried to pull you out the fight because you was losing, you'd be like, how about to get her? That feels like that's what you would say. You would get mad at me because I pulled you away from the ass beating.
Maybe.
So is it like a signal? Maybe we should work on a signal. I
don't know what that would be.
Well, okay, so it has to be a fighting thing. Maybe if you like wind your arm up, I'll be like, oh no, she's done. She's done.
What they do on Looney Tunes?
I think they wind their arms up sometimes.
No, I'm talking about when they done. Don't they like
hold up a sign?
They hold up a sign.
Hold up a sign.
That's what the Roadrunner do, don't they? Or Daffy,
Coyote, the coyote,
the coyote,
yeah, or Daffy,
or Daffy be doing that.
Daffy do
like
it.
he okay, so he'll hold a sign up.
But I don't think you're gonna have a sign.
All right, so I'm gonna just bring a church fan with me, and then right on the back. Bring a church fan everywhere I go and just hold it up.
I don't feel like you should have to have anything that you have to pull out.
You right. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna say something.
Okay. Let's workshop this.
I don't know.
This is what I've been waiting for. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. It sounds because
you don't want me to sound like no bitch.
Right.
I sound confident, but it's a downward spiral.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this shit.
Yeah. And then I come in and it's like I'm protecting them.
Hell yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I want to say. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, bitch. Come get me. Grab me by the collar. Do something. Grab me by the waist. Because that way I know you pulling me out, but my hand's still free. So my hands and my free, and I'm free. I'm gonna just be kicking and
You know what I mean? I had to save y'all.
Yeah,
it was about to get crazy.
And I'm gonna still talk shit. You know I love that shit, baby. But to beat that bitch ass.
We get into the car. Thank you so much. It was about to be bad.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of let me go. Don't ever let me go. Please. Matter of fact, call other niggas to hold me back. And somebody go get that bitch too. Cause I'm too old. My hips hurt now. My hips hurt now.
Just thinking about
Sitting in this seat. And I haven't done anything. Yeah.
Oh, man. Whew.
I can't believe you put me in a fight with a young bitch. How dare you? God, that's crazy.
Oh, shit. It's J-Rod.
Kristen Seville.
And then we, the podcast, the fastest growing podcast in whatever city you are in today.
We never going to say cities anymore.
No.
Huh?
I got it.
Okay.
It's just, There's some things in construction. You know that.
Okay.
You know that. But yeah, so we're going to get back to the cities in a little while.
Right now, it's just everywhere.
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
But soon, it won't be.
All right.
Bitches love this.
You didn't introduce it or nothing.
I did it because I feel like by now, you already know what comes.
There's new people.
There are new people. Hello, new people.
You already know what comes. You be coming.
I be coming.
You be coming.
Man, listen, came a lot. We both came a lot.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah,
Now it's time for the top 6. Is my favorite part of the show. This is where we give you a list of the things that come to our mind. There's no rhyme or reason, but this week it's a little different. Today is the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years. In the last 20 years. And as I was going through this list, I said I should have made it the last 15 years, but I digress.
Why?
Because
there was a lot of choices.
There were a lot of choices. But I realized the Super Bowl halftime show hasn't been like killing for that long.
Well, I mean,
it was trash in the beginning. It was trash for a very long time.
Well, you said the last 20.
I said the last 20 years.
No,
yeah.
20 is right. Because I got my number one, and I have number one.
I should say the last 19 years just to make shit hard for you.
You are such an ass because you already know what number one is. You already know.
You assume that I agree with you.
And you better.
You assume that I agree with you.
Out of the last 20 years?
Out of the last 20 years.
You
assume that I agree with you.
Please do this to me. Please. Oh, my gosh.
But anyway, since the Super Bowl is this weekend, thought this would be the great one to do. All right. So these are the top 6 Super Bowl performances of 20 years, of the last 20 years. All right. Number 6. You really feel like you got number 1?
I know I have number 1, so let me go whenever I'm supposed to go.
All right. Number 6, I'm going to say, this is a hard one already. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars' performance.
But which one? Because Bruno did it.
Well, he wasn't. This is when he headlined. I'm only talking about headlining performances.
And he headlined the last 20 years?
Yeah, he headlined in the last 20 years. I'm trying to pull it up now. Damn, I had it open and it's not open anymore.
You can just type it in. I just remember him being a part of other ones.
No, he was okay. So here it goes. Here goes the list. All right. So in Diana Ross, that was a good one. It
was not recent, but okay.
All right. So Bruno Mars performed in 2014. 2014. This is when he brought out the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, this was his performance. And I think before that, it was him performing with it doesn't matter. Just talk about what you're gonna talk about. So I don't remember watching this one.
So why the fuck would you put it here?
Well, I remember rewatching this one with the boys.
Okay.
So those that don't know, our boys are like huge Bruno Mars fans. They are huge Bruno Mars fans.
Yeah.
So when they were like maybe about 2, we would be on YouTube all day scouring the internet trying to find Bruno Mars stuff because they just loved it. And one of the things that came across the screen was his Super Bowl performance. And I was like, man, I don't remember this shit at all.
I did.
But this was a dope ass performance.
I
Like just
remember.
watching it and not being in the moment.
Yeah.
It was a really dope performance. Now, maybe part of the reason why I don't remember it is because in 2014, I wasn't like the biggest Bruno Mars fan. So maybe it didn't hit me like that.
Nope.
But after rewatching it, I was like, oh yeah, this is the moment. This is big right here. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else I found out wasn't part of the last 20 years? Janet Jackson, because I thought that was going to be it for me.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't. The last 20 years?
Baby, I know what I'm doing.
I'm looking.
All right. Can we get through the list first?
Fine.
Thank you.
These are the top 6 Super Bowl halftime shows. Number 5.
I don't even have the year, but I should have put the years here. I didn't. I'm gonna say I don't want to do this because it's gonna get controversial.
Okay.
Because of the one that I had before.
Number 5.
But I'm gonna put Usher at number 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Okay.
I liked it, but also I don't know if I liked it because I was so excited about it and I was so in it. You know what I mean? Like, it was on, I'm singing the songs, I'm having a good time. I think that's probably the reason why I liked it so much. I had a good time watching it and I thought it was fun. I wasn't watching it to critique it. I wasn't watching it to be, I don't know. I just had a really good time watching it.
Okay. It was, excuse me. It wasn't the best set list for me.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't the best set list for me.
Yeah.
He hold on, I'll pull it up right now. Cuz I was so excited about his. I was
Yeah.
very excited about his cuz this is when Usher was doing that, that 2-year
The
reign
Vegas
of just
thing,
killing
yeah.
him. Hell yeah.
Right when they announced it, we were like, "Oh shit, this gonna bring Usher back."
Right. But he did My Way, Caught Up, Love in This Club, If I Ain't Got You, My Boo,
Brought Alicia
Confessions,
out. Yeah.
Burn, You Got It Bad, OMG. That's what it was.
Well,
OMG,
I'm not a big OMG.
Turn Down for What?
Yeah.
I felt like,
You brought out Luda, you brought out Alicia, Lil Jon, JD.
so I understood
Oh
what
yeah,
he was doing.
He brought out her. Her was out there too. I forgot.
I
Yeah.
understood what he was doing. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I like with the Super Bowl, on one hand, it's like you want to cater to everyone, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, for so many years, it wasn't about catering to everyone. It was about catering to your audience and doing what the people that want to see you would love for you to do.
But here's the thing about Usher. Usher really loves that pop shit.
No, he loves it.
He
does.
loves that pop
and
shit.
I love Usher's pop.
So I don't think that he thinks of it the same way we do because in the last album he put out, he had a couple of pop shits on there that I go past. I like the rest of the album, but it's like 3 songs. I'm like, here it go again. Like, he loves that shit. So he did what he wanted to do for the way his fans, take him
Right,
in.
and I get that.
There are the specific group of fans that are like, we love the R&B Usher. We want the Confessions Usher. But then there are the ones that love the OMG and all that shit.
And I'm one of those people.
It was such a big song, though. You have to do it.
I'm one of those people. Maybe it was just the way the set list was like put together. Maybe if it was put in different places, or I just remember it feeling disjointed.
Like I said, I was so in it that I'm judging off of how much I enjoyed watching it. And I really had a good time just taking it all in.
Okay.
So,
okay. Well, that's cool. These are the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years. Number 5, number 4, Dre, Snoop, and Eminem.
Kendrick came out for that too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I thought it was really amazing.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good
that
one.
hip hop took center stage for the for the halftime show. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I think the moment itself,
what it did for the halftime show, it was a big deal.
I love that.
It was a big deal.
50 killed it, reenacting in the club video.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Upside down.
M was on point as
was
usual. Dre and Snoop, they did what they were supposed to do, and they made it a big thing.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't one of those I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. But I felt like it was such a moment that you gotta put it in.
Okay.
You gotta put it on the list.
Okay.
These are the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years. Number 3.
I'm going to put Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
Okay.
One, because Beyonce was black as fuck on that field. Do you hear me? That's when I forgot
Formation.
when she did Formation on the field, and they was all in like what it was like Black Panther inspired shit or something like that. And it was black as fuck. But then you also had Bruno, and like you can't just like, for one, I didn't realize at that time I didn't invest myself in Coldplay like that. I just knew that they were all over the place. And I'm like, why are they so popular? I don't fucking understand. But then I watched and I was like, damn, they got some hits. They all right.
Right.
But it was them having them plus Beyonce plus Bruno all on the same stage. It was pretty It was pretty crazy.
No, it was a good one.
Who else
it
was
definitely
on
a good
there?
one.
Oh, Destiny's Child. Did they come out on that one? No, they didn't come out. That's wrong, right?
No. It was Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, Gustavo Dudamel,
a whole bunch of
the University of California Marching Band, and the Youth
Orchestra
of Los Angeles.
But they were all so good. And then I think at the end they like came together and did like it was good.
It was cool.
I loved it.
It was definitely cool.
Yeah.
It was definitely cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it should be that high up, but
I really liked it.
Okay.
If we're being honest, I wanted to put number 3 pre-titty. I wanted to do that. Cause pre-titty?
Janet?
Pre-titty? Justin and Janet? Pre-titty?
But like I said, it wasn't in
Yes, it was. You didn't look up Justin Timberlake.
Baby, it was 2020. It was 2004 that actually happened. Justin Timberlake did his own one in, it was like 7 years later, maybe. Hold on, let me just make sure. When did Justin? It was in 2018.
It might have been 2004.
Yeah, it was 2004.
Oh yeah, he got
later.
That was a really good one too.
14.
But people wasn't really fucking with it because of the titty.
What? No.
People were still like, why didn't Janet get a redo and Justin got to come back and she was banned from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but that's not why I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like it?
I didn't
the
like
Tennessee Kids.
I didn't like the set list. I didn't like the set list. I like parts of it. Now, what he did at the MTV Music Awards that year when he received the Vanguard Award, I thought that was a better compilation of his music. But I wasn't really feeling the Super Bowl one. And I think because I was looking forward to it. You know
who else? I didn't put them on this list, but who else performed? I'm just talking about it before we get to, number 2 and 1. I really enjoyed the Weeknd set. And
I didn't like that one
either. I'm not a Weeknd. I'm not, I didn't talk shit about the Weeknd up here. But so much shit. But I really enjoyed the concept of it. I didn't put it up here.
Yeah, the concept was dope.
Yeah, I wasn't, but I thought it was a great.
But I didn't like it because I'm a Weeknd fan.
Yeah, I'm not. So maybe
I know you're
maybe
not a
it was
Weeknd
different because I came in here like, well, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't like them. But and I think that's usually what happens. The ones that I am like big fans of, or at least big fans of their music,
you have high expectations.
Exactly, and it usually never meets my expectations. I think partly because what the Super Bowl is, what type of event it is, the time restraints, and what you're trying to convey while you're on that stage, I think is just almost near impossible.
Yeah.
But especially for urban artists, Black artists, or artists that aren't just country or rock, because most of the country looks at country and rock as universal music. Yeah. So they don't have to venture out in different ways to bring everyone in together, while we R&B, rap, and black pop, you know what I'm saying? We feel the burden of trying to bridge the gap with everybody. Yeah. So usually trying to do that in the small amount of time that they give you is damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible, man.
You know who I want to see do a Super Bowl?
Who?
Pharrell. Because I want him to bring out everybody.
I'm kind of mad at Pharrell right now.
Okay, we'll get to that. But I'm just saying, if they got someone like a Pharrell or
it'll be dope.
Somebody that has a lot of people, like if they just let Jermaine Dupri do it without just Usher, you know what I mean? I mean, with Usher, but like if it was Jermaine Dupri's halftime show, I'd be like, oh shit, like because they have everybody, like people like that. I wish they would do that.
Yeah, no, that would be dope.
That's kind of what Dre did, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same.
A little bit. Little bit. These are the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years. Number 2 should have been number 1 to me.
I don't think so. You really you trying to be funny, and you already know.
How am I trying to be funny?
No, go ahead, explain it.
It's the
Have
Queen.
a good time. Have a good time.
On February 3rd, 2013, the Queen took the stage.
Yes. Beyonce did do the Super Bowl.
Yes,
Beyonce is amazing.
Yes.
We know all of these things. It ain't many people that's greater. Except for the number 1. But go ahead. No, but go ahead. But go ahead though.
You know, the cool thing was Beyonce was a feature a couple of years prior that we were just talking about, and we didn't know what to expect from her performance. We thought it was going to be super black, and while it was super cultural for us, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. But that's always when Beyonce shines, when she hits us with something we're not expecting. And then of course she brought out Destiny's Child, which I'm always yeah. But it had some of my favorite songs up there. I love Beyonce.
I know you do.
You know that's my favorite.
I love Beyonce too. I do. I have to downplay that love because I got to get behind number one.
Number one was okay,
baby. If you don't just talk about number two,
don't ever say number two in Beyonce.
Talk
like
about
that.
Okay. Well, on this list,
if you don't just talk about Beyonce
on this list, where is it at?
I think it should be number one,
and that's crazy.
But it's number two.
That's crazy. She did a great performance, but she didn't defy. Go ahead. It's fine.
The only reason, you know what? I'm not even gonna say any more about the Beyonce one because we all know how great it was.
Yeah, it was great.
We can get to number one.
It was really good.
And this is what I'll say.
Baby,
don't
you put no bullshit in front of my number one.
Before you get to number one,
don't give it away. Don't say shit. Can you introduce me?
These are the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years.
Hell yeah. Don't downplay it before I get my shit off.
Now, all I want y'all to do when you hear this.
Are you kidding me right now?
Take into consideration the things that should be taken into consideration, not other things that we can't help. Continue.
Introduce it.
Number one.
Prince. What's the clap button? Can we just clap for him?
You can clap.
What is it? Is it this one?
Yeah.
All right. Prince, nigga. Prince went up there. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This happened in 2007. He tried to tell me it didn't happen in the last 20 years. And thankfully it was right up there. It was because I remember being a big person when it came out. I remember watching Prince, just being in awe, and then realizing it started raining and he didn't get wet once. That's the only thing that I think about when you keep saying, we can't feel wetness. When you be trying to tell me that,
about that.
But when you say wet is not really a thing, like you can't feel wetness, like I think Prince invented that shit. Like, he sang Purple Rain and it rained during wait a minute. He sang Purple Rain and it rained during his performance. And God said, we gonna let you do this. I'm talking about it's, electrical equipment, everything all around. And he not getting wet once. I'm talking about raindrops bouncing off him. I think they going around him because they that's Prince. That's not where we go. We going to the ground. We going to the floor because we cannot touch him. He is Prince. And if y'all tell me that is not number one, he ain't need a whole bunch of other shit. He needed a guitar. And some purple and some rain. He didn't even have to pay for his set. He just up there I have never seen anything like it.
You know what my issue is?
What? How was there even an issue?
If you are a Prince fan, like a big Prince fan, not just a Prince admirer, but a fan, like you are in there, then they don't disagree with you. You don't disagree with you. Prince had an amazing Super Bowl performance in the last 20 years.
I don't think anybody that watches that does not agree that man didn't get wet. And if you can't appreciate magic, I don't know what. If you don't see God's chosen one, if you see it in your own eyes and you say, I still don't believe, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
Now, you know what's crazy? Now, that would be a dope-ass Super Bowl halftime.
God?
Magic show.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Jesus.
AKA David Blaine.
That would be, listen, if they ever gave David Blaine a halftime show.
That should be crazy.
David Blaine would be one that would make sense. Like, it wouldn't even be weird.
No.
that he would have done. Oh my!
You still have music.
We got to figure out a way to petition to make
That
this
would be
happen.
great. A magic show for the halftime
Oh,
show.
we have to, but not just any magic.
David Blaine.
David
magic.
Blaine.
Well, you know what? No, there's some other people. There were some other people.
David Blaine, though. Not for nothing like that.
Yeah.
That scale, David Blaine, he got to be in an ice block for 45 minutes.
No. See, and that's the only reason I say maybe not David Blaine.
Well, he can do other things. He can do other
I
things.
ain't seen him do no
card tricks or nothing
in a long time.
Baby, he still know how to do them. That's pennies to him. That's some bullshit.
I would like to see Old Boy that was on Netflix.
Yeah, but come on. All right, that's cool. He got his.
I want you to read
legends.
the whole crowd's
David
mind.
Blaine is a legend. He is a legend.
He is.
Okay, don't. Why you do that to your eyes?
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
He's a legend.
Sorry.
We need something like that. Let's get back to Prince. I think you did that on purpose because you don't want me to talk about it.
No, it was a good set. I just don't think it was the best out of the last 20 years.
It was amazing.
You know who I'm surprised you didn't say? Rihanna. Because you really liked Rihanna's performance.
I wouldn't have
night.
said Rihanna. I liked it, in the moment, but
I didn't feel like it was a great
I liked it in the moment because I liked the fact that she was pregnant, she was doing shit, but I still didn't look at it like, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I didn't.
I was with you when that happened, right? We were together watching the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you was excited.
No, because she hadn't done anything and she was doing a performance, but then she was pregnant, and I didn't want to be the person to be like, well, why the fuck would she do that? I didn't want to be that bitch. Like, I didn't want to, because, I support moms, but also, like, girl, if you don't take maternity leave, why you didn't tell us?
Yeah.
You should have not fucked for a whole year if you knew there was a possibility that you was going to be pregnant.
I blame ASAP.
He can't stay off her, can he?
At all.
He can't get, and honestly, I get it. I seen the savage.
And the funny thing is,
he'd probably be fucking her right when she leave the set.
Listen, the weight gain is every time. Oh my God.
I know.
Like, I was not one of those people that thought Rihanna was like super attractive to me. It was like, oh, she's a cute girl. But once she had that first baby and had that little weight gain, I was like, oh, I get it.
He can't get off
I fucking get it.
He can't get off her. He climbed that.
Continue that baby making factory.
Yeah, he climbed that mountain every chance he get. Because they said she pregnant now.
Yeah.
Hey, and I get it. I would be pregnant now too.
I mean, for so many reasons.
Yeah.
For so many reasons, man. Like, Rihanna, it seems like that's what you do.
It's no shade to her. Like, it was a great performance for, somebody that was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But if we talking about the last 20 years, there's no way I'm putting Prince above.
Madonna was in the last 20 years.
Okay.
I
can't remember who Madonna had on that shit.
She had CeeLo, Nicki Minaj, LMFAO. That's about it.
Okay. I can't really remember. It's not sticking in my head.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, go,
Katy Perry had a really good one too. 2015.
I couldn't remember it.
I do remember hers.
Yeah. I don't remember, but
I'm a huge Katy Perry fan too, so that might
huge Katy Perry fan.
Yeah, I am. I know that sounds wild, but yeah. She had Missy Elliott come out on that one, remember?
Yeah.
You don't remember. It's okay.
Yeah, I knew that.
Your daddy's a huge Katy Perry fan.
My daddy know 2 songs, and that was when he was driving trucks and it came on the radio all the time. So his big ass was in there singing Firework. top of his lungs. Window rolled down in a Schneider truck.
Man, these were the top 6 Super Bowl performances in the last 20 years. Listen, I want to know what your favorite Super Bowl performance was, period. So go ahead and drop it in the comments, no matter where you are listening or watching this. How was our week? We missed last week, right?
We missed last week.
Yeah. So how was your week?
Well, last week we went to DC. Because we were supposed to record right when we got back, but then shit started happening. You don't remember that?
No, I remember. But why? Well,
Well, we went to DC. I'm trying to think, did anything happen before we went to DC?
Something happened before, and that was the reason why we didn't record. But I don't remember exactly what it was. Might have been a sick kid. I'm not sure.
Always something.
Yeah.
No, I think the stuff started happening before we got to DC. So before we went to DC, maybe the day before or something,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
We were sitting in the living room,
Mhm.
and I was like, it feels kind of cold in here.
Mhm.
Like, that's weird. And I was like, let me go change the air, because I know what I usually keep the air on. And I went, and there was like nothing on the thermostat.
Mhm.
Like no letters, no nothing. I mean, no numbers, no nothing. I was like, odd. Okay. Maybe the batteries are dead.
Right, because it's been the battery has been flashing low battery since we moved here.
And it's been a couple years.
So we was like, oh,
We'll
I guess
get
it's
to
time.
it.
Yeah.
So we changed the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Batteries work. Heat does not. We said,
let's ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, let's see how we can fix it. And then we started, fucking with the breakers and doing all that other shit. And nothing turned it on. And we were like, oh, okay, well, let's figure it out. So we called to get it. I think it's late, maybe by this time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we called to get it fixed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't get it fixed right away, but then we had to leave the next day. So we couldn't do anything about it. So we go.
Well, hold on. You skipped the part.
I did?
So this happens on Tuesday. This happens on Monday. We call Tuesday. They get there Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesday, we called because not only was the heater out, but the electric was out.
Yeah.
Because we were using small heaters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we didn't record, because we didn't have enough electricity to power everything.
Yeah, we blew out all, like our whole downstairs was gone.
Yeah.
We were like, well, because we didn't, it's a whole, like, you can't put a whole 2 heaters on one line, and we didn't know where the lines were. It was whatever.
Yeah.
So they fix that while we're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to DC. So we're in DC.
Amazing show.
DC was so DC was like our, last for a while in the States. So we were really excited about it. We were kind of just like, wait. So we get to DC, we drive. We're in Virginia, mind you. We drive to DC. It's about 3 hours. We get to DC. It's snowing up there. It had been snowing.
Mm-hmm.
We get there. We see the club. We're like, okay, cool. We turn on the street after. We're trying to get to our hotel, whatever. We are on this street for about 45 minutes before we realize that this shit ain't moving at all. We come to find out that when they were shoveling the snow or whatever in the streets, they only carved out one lane. This also happened to be the lane that was like the main thing to get out of DC.
Yeah, DC fucked up when it came to clearing the snow.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So we're in the car. We have to check in. We get there. We're thinking we're gonna be there like 3, 4 something. The show starts at 3 something. That's when that was the ETA.
Mm-hmm.
Show starts at 7. So we gotta be there by like 5:30-ish so we can do sound check and all this other stuff. We're in the car and we're like, we have to check in. Like, we got to go in there, whatever. So I stay in the car. We're literally like 2 blocks up from the hotel. He gets out and goes to check in.
After waiting an hour and a half.
Goes to check in, comes back. Then he stays in the car and I run to the hotel so I can go get ready. So we had to and mind you, the car still hadn't moved by the time he had gotten back. So I'm upstairs getting ready. He finally reaches the hotel, comes in. We're late as fuck. We're like, we haven't done anything. If I'd have known we'd been this late, I'd have done my makeup. I'd have done something. I'd have showered before we left. I would have done all of the things before we left to be ready. So we get there and we are like zooming because we're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I'm also thinking, well, if it's this bad for us, it's going to take forever for everybody to fucking get there. Like, cause it's right around the corner from the club. So we get ready. It's probably 6:30, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And we end up walking over to the club. And we're just automatically like, hey, we might have to push the show. And they were like, yeah, we were thinking about pushing it too. They had another show in another part of the club that started at 7:30. They were like, we'll just start both shows at 7:30. We were like, all right, cool. We'll do that. So we're in there. Shout out to Patrice DeVoe that opened for us. She did great. And we start the show at 7:30. We get there. People actually show up. We're shocked. I said, oh my gosh.
Because friends weren't even showing up. They said it's too much snow out here.
Yeah, it's too much. We're not. But I also had messages from people that were like, we will ski to get to the show. We will be there. We get there. It is probably one of the best shows we've had.
Yeah.
The energy was amazing. We're up there just riffing, just whatever, like just talking shit, engaging with everybody. Like everybody was so cool. Like it was such a good energy. And yeah, we did the show. We did the meet and greet. I felt bad a little bit though, because for the meet and greet, you have people that pay for meet and greets. Mm-hmm. But it was the last show and the people came in the snow. So we were just like, fuck it. Everybody can do the meet and greet. But I still think it was mostly the people that paid, because I think people were like, well,
show over.
Show over. We're going to go. But we had such a good time. I got a little gift. Mm-hmm. I got some mocktails and some chocolate. Mm-hmm. And I think the chocolate was supposed to be for both of us. And I ate that shit up. Mm-hmm. It was so good. But so we did that. We did the show. We walked back to the hotel because everything is right there. And my feet and my fingers were hurting so bad. Oh my God. Just because of everything that we was all the while. It was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
And then what? We got back to the room. We ordered some food. Or no, we had food from the club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had food from the club, and we just ate that and went to sleep and got up the next day. Went and had lunch with Taylor.
It was turned into afternoon.
Yeah, it was supposed to be breakfast. It was supposed to be breakfast with Taylor. We were supposed to go do that. But then, because as some of y'all know, Taylor lives, she's moved away. Mm-hmm. So we we're at a place. We went and had lunch and all this other stuff, which was pretty cool. And
I seen my wife regret getting married in the blink of an eye.
What happened?
So we get to Taylor's place, and Taylor's place is super nice, and it's super, it's like a bachelorette pad. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's Taylor. Mm-hmm. And I look over at my wife, and every piece of her apartment, she's just looking like, oh, this is so great. Oh, this is so nice.
So cute.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect for you. This is perfect for you. And while she's talking, I'm just like, baby, just say I want a divorce. Like, just do that right now.
It was so cute. It was very much, I would expect it from Taylor. Her last place was cute, but this one was like, it was different. And I was just like, oh, that's nice. You got that over there? That's cool. I would love that. A little island in your kitchen. It's a nice kitchen. Yeah. Like, little stuff. I didn't regret it. I'm sad. But this is the life I chose. So we did that and then came back to
a snowstorm. While our heat is out. And we can't stay in our house because it's too cold.
Yeah.
So we've been hotel hopping.
Yeah. And when we're home, because we film at home, we
are cold. We're cold right now.
It's cold as fuck.
We can't have heaters on if we're going to make this equipment work.
Yeah.
So it's and we've been away from our kids for the most part. We tried to kick it with them a couple of times. We've seen them every day, but the family dynamic that we usually have every day is not here. And while I thought this would be amazing, I miss my kids. I miss my kids.
I love my kids.
No, I love them. I've always loved them. Yeah. But, I miss them. Like, I want to hang out with them. All of them for different reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been going, go see them. And, it's different when you're out of town.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you are not out of town, it's like, damn, I do miss them a little bit. They kind of cool.
Hell yeah. I don't understand how, deadbeat parents that live in the same fucking city.
Yeah.
Don't go see their kids. No. I don't get it. I don't want to be away from them. Not this long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's because you once again, this all started on Monday. Mm-hmm. So we haven't been under the same roof since Monday night of last week.
Yeah.
So and this is now Wednesday, so it's it sucks a little bit.
So we're still waiting.
Yeah. Still waiting
on the things to
Don't have
happen.
an ETA on when it's going to get fixed, but we said that we had to at least try to get this episode out. Also, Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I felt so bad that we were last week. Our plan was to come home and record like right after, and the episode would just come out late, and then we just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So
also,
we're freezing for y'all.
My my stomach has been on the craziness meter. So on Monday as well, I think it was. I had what is it called? Endoscopy. And they went, put the tube in my stomach because I've been having some stomach issues lately. And they come back and they say, it's nothing really bad. Nothing really bad down there. And I say, okay. But by fucking Thursday, when we had to go to DC, like I literally was in the ER before we got on the road.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that because we left here late. So if we would have left at the time we were going to leave, we probably would have been fine. Like, but we left late because up until the second we left, I was like, "Are we gonna do the show or what's gonna happen?"
Yeah, because I was keeled over in pain. And I went to the hospital and I was telling them what was going on, and they said a whole bunch of stuff. Well, we can run these tests, this, that, and the third. I said, okay, cool. How long is that going to take? Well, I really don't know. This take an hour. This. I said, listen, we have a show at 7 p.m. in DC, and now it is, what was it, 11? I was like, it was 11 p.m. So I have to be out of here no later than 1 in order for me to get myself together, get up there, take into account traffic and everything. Can you do that? And the lady was like, no, we can't make that promise. I was like, all right, well, how about you just treat the pain?
And that means he loved the fuck out of y'all, because I was like, they treat the pain, something happened to you. You driving because you don't want me to drive. And some shit happened. Like, what's going on? He's like, I'll be fine. It's fine. I'll be all right.
Especially because the week prior to that, we couldn't do Raleigh and South Carolina.
Yeah, because of snow.
And which they never got. Raleigh didn't get as much as we thought it would be. We didn't get as much as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
And South Carolina, I think, just got a little rain. So, but we had to cancel those shows. And we've tried to get back in contact with them, but they haven't hit us back. So we don't know if Raleigh and South Carolina are getting rebooked anytime soon.
Yeah.
And we're sorry about that. But, this weather has been crazy, especially in this little area that we're in.
It's to the point now that the weather people I know here in VA are like, they're being kind of like cheeky with their little posts.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to be funny. Like, hey, it says traces of snow, but not like nothing crazy. So don't sell out all the milk in the bread. Like they're like tiptoeing around stuff because people were so mad in the comments. And I said, I don't know who's doing these posts, but they're kind of entertaining.
But I'm a little upset too, but I wasn't upset at them. I'm just upset that we had to rearrange everything for nothing really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we were really looking forward to the Carolina shows and we didn't get a chance to do it. So when it came to the DC show, I was like, I don't give a fuck how much pain I'm in. If they give me some pills to, counteract the pain so I can at least get through this, I'll be fine.
Let me tell y'all, he was backstage in DC, and I can say it now. He was about to throw up or shit on himself. He was going to do something.
Yeah.
I kept saying, we going to get on this stage. And maybe I shouldn't be that funny because I don't want something to happen while we up there. Because the whole time I'm just like, yo, are you good? Like the staff is running, trying to get different things to help them. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck this show is going to go.
Yeah.
But also a part of me was like, maybe I should be extra funny.
Just in case.
Just in case something happened and then we all join in on a joke or something. I don't know. But it ended up being a really good show.
Yeah, like you were on, I was surprisingly on. Because once I got on stage, I was fine. Yeah. Literally walking up the stairs to the stage, I was in pain. As soon as I sat down, I collected myself for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes because I was super quiet in the very beginning. Yeah. And then it was just this calm came over my stomach and I was like, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean? And I was good until that night. So
yeah.
It was what it was, man. Yeah. But we had a whole lot of fun out there. And we'll see y'all again. We'll see y'all again, DC.
Yeah, I think we are.
And the rest of the cities, man.
That's pretty much what the week has been. Because I've seen people say, "Where's the episode?" and all that stuff, and it's like, oh, well.
Yeah, well, people on Patreon knew. So if you're not a member of Patreon,
you would have known.
Yeah. That y'all get the stuff first. Y'all get the stuff first. Oh. All right. Let's get into question of the day. Question of the day, the funniest excuse I've used is.
You go first.
I think the funniest excuse I've used is I got a shit. And I used to use that for everything. When I was younger, my mother said, she always used to tell me, if you know something is wrong and you know that you can get in trouble, don't do it. But I don't want you to look like a punk either. So just be like, either you have to shit or your mom's wants you to come back. But this is before cell phones and shit. So really, I got to shit was the number one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I love my moms for that because she, like I said, she always tell me, blame it on her. Just don't look like no punk, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. But if you know what's wrong, it's wrong. But yeah, I would say it often like, I got to shit. Anytime we was about to do some old crazy shit, I got to shit.
Whoa.
And the funny thing is when I got older and
your stomach started fucking up, you was like, I really do got to shit.
No. When I got older and I was in the shits, it was like, I got to shit. Like, that shit lasted. I've gotten out of so many things with I got to shit. So many things.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah, listen, because what are you going to tell a person that got a shit?
Nothing. Honestly.
Nothing.
I'm be like, I don't even want to know why. Why are you telling me this now anyway?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it always worked, but I always thought it was funny. Yeah. I got a shit. What about you?
Mine wasn't really like a made up excuse.
Okay.
And it wasn't. I mean, I guess it's funny to some people, but then like it's Black History Month, so I don't think it's that funny. But I think the excuse that I used when I was working in insurance, I was one of two. Matter of fact, I think I might have been maybe the only Black person at this time that was working there, and I was braiding my hair the night before, and I ain't finished. And I called them. I sent them a picture at the time. And I said, I can't come in. My hair look like this. My hair ain't done. And they were like, well, you can just comb it back or do. I said, no. What you don't understand is I'm not coming to work like this. So I said, my hair is not done.
So you used to get away with cultural misunderstandings.
They tried to talk me out of it because they didn't understand what your hair not done, what that means. Because, they white. And they can do different things. And I said no. And I sent them a picture with braids on the side and a big old free puff. Matter of fact, I didn't even put the ponytail in the puff. It was just fro on the top and braids on the side. I said, I can't come in like this. One of my managers was like, you should put a scarf on. I was like, y'all want me to sit? Because at the time I was the receptionist at that time. And I was like, y'all want me to sit in the front with a scarf on? I said, it's not going to lay the way you think it is. And I had to convince them that I'm not coming in. I don't want to leave the house until my hair is done. And then they couldn't say shit.
Wow.
I mean, you could be like, well, you planned it wrong. But like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that for real. So.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Now, if you had a Black manager, would you have done the same thing?
Yeah, and they would have understood. I wouldn't have got so many questions.
You're right.
They'd have been like,
Except for me, I would have been like, you should have planned that out better.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They would have commended me for doing my hair myself. And been like, y'all don't pay me enough to get it done, so right now or something. But yeah, that was what I used.
Okay, that's what it is. Well, let's get into your answers. The funniest excuse I've used is me, Captain. I can't come into work today. I'm sorry. Captain, why can't you come in? Me, because I can't see out of my right foot and my right eye went deaf.
That's stupid.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Okay.
But that's funny.
Go ahead.
I tried to bend over to retie my shoes this morning and my pants ripped. The rip sound surprised me and I farted in the elevator. I just went home at that point. That sounds like a real excuse.
Yeah, that happened.
My mom said, my husband uses me for every excuse needed. It's just my wife.
Oh, facts.
That's
facts.
I hate y'all.
Facts.
I hate that
like
this
when
happens.
you get a spouse. Matter of fact, I can't even talk for women.
It's not.
When you get a wife, she is the excuse for everything.
It's not. Because if I were to say it, it would look like my husband is running me and I'm in a controlling relationship. If you say it, then it
looks
like
my wife is running me and I'm in a controlling relationship.
No, it doesn't. It looks
we
like
understand.
No, it looks like if your wife said it, no, don't. Yeah, it's like
that's not really what it is. from non-hating niggas, it's, man, I don't want you to miss out on no pussy, bro.
Really?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you disrespect or disobey your wife's order to your man's, it's like, yo, that means you ain't gonna get no pussy tonight.
Because they think you get it every night?
I don't know. But they know that this night won't be the night.
Oh, that's whack.
What you mean?
I mean, it's just whack. It's just weird how different the stakes are with y'all. It's just like, oh, you won't get no pussy. But if I said it, they'd be like, girl, is he beating you? Can you blink twice if you need some help? What you mean you can't do something because your husband said? It's so interesting. Yeah.
See, but that's not for all men, because there are some men that are just like, yo, like, she ain't telling me nothing. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
And that's great. That's great.
Which I am like.
I mean, but the difference with you is you don't want to do a lot of shit.
Yeah, so I use you all the time.
So it's cute to be like, nah, I do what I want. Okay, well, go to that party then. Have a good time at the party, okay?
No.
No. I'm gonna call your friends. He ready? He dressed?
You've done that before.
Y'all come get him. Cause you keep using me, and I was like, I don't want them to think that I'm one of those wives.
Baby, it ain't about them. We the team.
I know, but I don't want to ever be looked at one of those wives like my husband can't do nothing because I say I'm not like that. You know I'm not. She
was so mad at me a couple of days ago. So me and my boys, we have a group chat. Yes, I finally made it into a group chat. So me and my boys, we have this group chat, right? And one of our homegirls is in the group chat too, and I think that's what started it. Every now and again, there'd be some crazy shit in the group chat, you know, and I'll talk to Kristen about it. And when she found out that our homegirl was in it, she was like, oh, wait a minute, how's she in it and I'm not in it?
And I don't know jealousy shit, because I'm cool with the problem was I'm cool with everybody in that group chat.
Right.
If it was an all boys group chat, I'd be like, all right, y'all don't even want me in there.
Right.
But then she was in there and I was like, well, why the fuck I can't be in there too? I know all y'all. Like, it wasn't even on not jealousy, like, you know, what the fuck y'all in, like, it was like, I think we friends. Like,
yeah.
Why I can't be in there?
So every day for the next, I'd say, week, Kristen kept talking about the group chat. So finally I said, okay.
Did y'all take me out?
No. I didn't take you out yet.
Well, I haven't seen anything.
Nobody, because we don't talk on it every day.
Okay.
So finally I said, well, I'm going to make sure that my wife is in there. So I said, hey guys, so my wife really wants to be in this group chat. I told her that nobody else's wife was in here, but that doesn't seem to matter to her. So I told her that I would ask you guys. The first message that comes in is fuck no.
I was like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. What is happening?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I put her in the group chat and I introduced her. Even though, like she said, everybody knows her. I said, hi guys, I brought my wife, Kristen, into here. Say hello. Say hi, wife. And she doesn't say hi.
I didn't say shit. And then I had people saying, like, what's up? You in the building? Da, da, da. And I'm like, just felt a little weird. And then one of our friends was like, well, since we bringing people in the group chat, here's my fiance.
Which I was mad about. Because he calls me and gets mad at me for putting you in the group chat. And I was like, but that's different. Kristen's like a nigga.
Oh, okay. All right. All right now. You know what? And I felt so bad because I was like, damn, she's really cool. I really like her. But then I'm also like, well, damn, I wanted to be in there because like they all my friends. And like, I didn't want it to seem like, oh, now we just inviting wives in the group chat.
Yeah. Maybe that's why nobody has spoke since.
But that was my thing. I was like, because then I was like, hey, yo, I'm not trying to just be a wife in here. I was like, it feel weird in here. I'm way cooler than that shit. Like, I didn't like the feeling anymore because I'm like, now this feels like we crashing a party.
So when can you, like, are there certain group chats that husband and wife can be in?
I don't know.
Do they have to be like a couple group chat?
That's the problem. I never want it to be that. I don't want it to be like, because I'm your wife, I'm in the group chat. Like, my thing was, all of those people are, no, all of those people are my friends.
Right.
And Amanda was in there. And I was like, well, everybody in there is my friend. I thought we was all cool. I just want to.
Now, this is what I will say. I don't know how Amanda got in there.
I gotta call him.
Well, I do know, but I don't know like how that was.
But I guess because like if I wasn't married to you, it would be different. And like outside of you, like I had relationships with people like where I was just the cool person. But like when you brought me in there and then somebody else was like, also here's my fiance. I was like,
yeah, that fucked it all up.
I was like, now it's getting gross because I don't want y'all to just feel like, I don't want y'all to feel like, yeah, well, the women want to be in here and the girl.
And the funny shit is, even before Amanda was in there, it's not that type of group chat.
I know.
It's literally a friends group chat. It's our way of staying connected since we're all so busy.
Yeah, I just wanted to be in there too. But I was like, nah, I don't want it to be a pity, let Kristen in type thing. That feels
I'm going to
whack.
create a whole new group chat.
Okay.
And I'm not going to put Amanda in it.
Okay.
And I'm going to have all of the guys in it.
And not me.
No, not you either. No. You see?
Well, why would you tell me? Why would you? I just want to be in a group chat with my friends.
Well, I have to tell you because when you see the group chat come up and you don't see it's coming up on your phone, you're going to be like, what the fuck's going on?
It's going to have the same name?
Yeah. All of it. So we've made like 3 group chats with
I don't want to be in it. There are 2 numbers in there I don't know.
Are there?
Yeah, there's 2 numbers in there because I went to go look and I was like, do I know everybody in here? And I thought I did, but there's 2 numbers in there I don't know.
Okay, I don't know then.
And I was just like, oh, all right, well, I guess I've turned into that now. And I was never that. Like, I always thought I was cool.
You are cool. You're the cool wife. You are the cool wife.
Ugh, the cool wife.
Is it the wife part?
Yeah, I just want to be a friend in the group.
Okay.
That was the whole point. I just wanted to be a friend in the group chat, not like my wife is here. I just wanted to be in a group chat and be like, oh, this is another one of my friends.
Let me ask this question.
I don't like when people are like, this is Jay's wife, and I'm like friends with them.
Yeah, but they're showing respect.
No. I don't want anybody to introduce me as your wife, and they are also my friend. Do you see what I'm saying?
But if they're
like Celis, and we've talked about Celis up here before, but if Celis were to be like, introduce me as your wife, and I knew Celis before you knew Celis, that would be weird to me.
But if the person knew me.
But that's still weird. I'm your friend. You see what I'm saying? We already have a relationship. You have a relationship that's separate. So if you have another friend, like, I don't know. It's just like if we had a friend and in common or whatever.
Well, let me say it a different way.
And they didn't know, like, I don't know. We knew them separately.
Let me say it a different way. What he's really saying is that this is Kristen. She's spoken for. So don't get any ideas, my nigga.
What if it's a girl? What if it's a girl? What if it's somebody that he's talking to or somebody that is a friend? Me? That's what I'm saying. I don't know these.
I don't think that people will just introduce you as Jay's wife if they don't know who Jay is.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
But I think that's the thing. That's why being in that group is so interesting because like in that group, I just want to be a friend in that group. Right. I don't want to be.
Even though the majority of them know you through me.
One person, no, 1, 2, I think. Oh, I don't really know everybody's in the group, but 2 of them I knew before.
Oh yeah, but the majority, that's why I said the majority of them know you because of me.
I know, but do you not understand? I don't want to be in there as such and such wife is in here. I want them to be like, Kristen is in here. And it just be Kristen.
So my wife has a thing where she feels like she wants to stand alone in who she is at all times. And I respect that.
Not at all times.
At all fucking times.
No.
She wants you to know that she is a person. And if you put her next to anybody,
What's the matter with that?
there's there's nothing wrong with it in 70 to 80% of the things that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But there are certain things where saying, hey, this is so-and-so's wife, or hey, she's married, hey, this is a wife. It's okay.
I know,
to accept that role.
But they my friends. If they're my friends, I don't want to be introduced like that, because then you lose interest with wanting to talk to them, or just like you lose some of your thing. There's in my head when I hear someone say, and this is me as a wife, this is me like as a woman too. When I hear someone introduce somebody and they're like, such and such's wife is going to be there, and such. Sometimes, especially if I know the guy, sometimes I don't think about, God, this is terrible.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I don't think about the wife as like a separate person with a separate personality.
Why? Because
it doesn't, I don't know what it is. I think it's just been in my brain, like when people introduce this such and such, this is a wife. Like when you watch movies and like there's a character and then like their wife is there, a lot of times their wife is just there. They're like an accessory. And sometimes that's in my head, like I think about that. And then I have to like get myself out, like, no, just like I'm a person, they a person too. Like they got a personality, they got their own thing going. But I also know a lot of women that operate as an accessory to their husband. They, you know what I mean? I know that like whatever he doing, I'm doing, and that's what, like, I don't really, you know, he take the lead and I don't really have thoughts about it. I just do whatever he say. I know people like that too. So sometimes when I hear that, that's how it translates in my mind. So I think about that with other people. Like if I'm with you and you know what? I notice it too. Like if we're out and people don't know me, they don't know, and they know you, because we have a lot of people like that. Like you would think the podcast would do something, but a lot of people, they know you, and you introduce me, and then they talk to you. They don't. We could all be. They don't really.
Now, are you talking about males or females?
Females will address me out there. I wouldn't be silent like that. That you think I'd just be standing over there like, oh.
Right. No, I get that.
No, but they will not, I don't know.
They won't engage you as they would if you weren't addressed as my wife.
And I understand men. I know what you're going to say. I know that. That's great. But even if we're talking about the podcast.
Okay.
They will not address me. And
that's something totally different.
I am.
That's something totally different.
Why? How is that different?
Because I
see what you're doing over there, man. You killing them. I'll be like, I'm killing them too. Standing right here.
No. So I don't understand what you're going through when it's a male and I'm introducing you to one of my male friends or something like that. I don't understand that. I'm like, it's okay. You're my wife. They're showing you respect, so they're not going to engage you to a certain point until they at least get to know you.
I know
and find out that it's okay. But the other thing that you're talking about, like when we're out and they purposely come towards me, that's sexist. That's just sexism. And if you're mad about that, I'm 100% with that. But those are two different things.
Oh, that's my favorite, especially when we've been in like Ubers or around people and you say you're performing and they only talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite thing. We checked into a hotel one time. We checked into a hotel and I said, you said, we have a show or something. This weekend, and they were just like, man, I hope your show goes. He was like, I hope your show goes. Yeah, you probably really funny. Like just talking to you, and I'm just standing there like, all right.
I don't even remember that.
I do. I don't remember what it was, a Westin or something like that. I remember specifically how I felt in that room. I was like, oh, okay, great.
Wow. Yeah, I usually don't. I don't listen to that, but I understand why you.
It might have been Philly or Boston or something.
Damn, yo, you really narrowing it down.
It was a cold place. It was cold in there.
It was probably Philly.
It was really nice, and we only stayed there for one day.
We haven't stayed in a Westin in Boston, so it was probably Philly.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was nice. we had to leave the next day, and I was like, wow. You know what it is, and I know part of it is me being delusional, but I think it's because I'm so used to talking to men. I have brothers. You know, my sister is, you know, she old. I don't really talk to her. She don't live here, nothing like that. I'm around men all the time, especially in comedy and my family, just in general. So I'm used to holding conversations and feeling a part of the, like, just, I can talk to men and it be fine. Like they're, you know what I mean? So when I get around other men and I'm just, it's odd for me to be put in a position of, this is my wife, she's an accessory.
Well, likewise, because when it's on the other way and you're introducing me to females or your female friends, whatever the case may be, I try to pull myself back. And I've told you that before.
I don't try to. And a lot, and that's the difference. And a lot of the women, they want to talk to you too because they know who you are and they know, you know what I mean?
Right, and I get that, but I never want to make it look crazy because I'm so used to speaking to women and hanging out with women, and you know, that's where my comfort zone is in a lot of ways.
But I think if you're with me, it's different because you, like, I understand what you are saying, but also you know me. Like, it's not the same situation.
But it's never you that I'm trying to.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like, you know how I am as a person. I probably wouldn't try to bring you in a conversation. They're familiar with everything.
Right. But even when it's just females that you may know, you may have known before me or something like that, and I've never met them before. Yeah. Like, I purposely say hello, you know, give them a nice greeting. Yeah. You know, if it's a comic, you know, I might laugh with them a little bit. Yeah. But for the most part, I fall back. You know what I'm saying? I allow you to make those conversations happen.
But you don't, that's the thing, you don't have to. Especially with comics, because in that situation, you're a comic.
Yeah, but...
And we are around male comics all the time.
No, I understand that. But at the end of the day, what I'd never want to do is to give another bitch room to say her man was whatever.
I don't think I would introduce you to people that think like that.
But you wouldn't know that, though. Like, people have things in their mind that a lot of times we wouldn't know by just talking to them regular. Or especially if you're not, like, cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know them in passing. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just don't know how a person reacts, and you don't know how a person takes things in. You know what I mean? So while I'm a friendly person, we all know that, and whether it's male or female, I'm usually, you know, lively and, you know, just... I make it a point to ingratiate myself with people. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I also know the flip side of that is a woman can take that to a different level. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was meant to be like that or not, they can take it to another level. And what I never want to do is put you in a situation where now they saying, man, her man was trying to holler.
But you know what's interesting about that? You are very charming when it comes to other people. And it's weird for you to think that when it comes to people that I'm introducing you to, because when you're around those other people, are you flirting with them?
No.
Because why are you more comfortable doing it outside of me, but around me, you take more caution?
I'm more comfortable doing it because when your person is right there, it can come off charming and flirting to me, at least with me, goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not meaning to flirt with you, but I'm being charming. So that innately is something that can come off flirting if you take it to that level.
But that's what I'm saying. Why is it a different energy when you would just be in your everyday life and not around me? But if I'm introducing you to someone, you pull back more. That doesn't make sense to me because I would be right there.
I don't know. I just never, I maybe, you know what it is? Maybe because I'm just used to being J-Rod out in the public, you know what I'm saying, out with around people, especially home. You know what I mean? Like,
who is that?
You know, it was the guy.
Flirting guy. That was flirting.
Not flirting, charming.
So you don't want to be charming. No, but you said it goes hand in hand.
I don't know how not to be charming.
Yeah, but you said it goes hand in hand. So you not being charming is you just like not really saying anything?
Me not engaging. Besides the regular...
But then you come off like an asshole, like you don't want to talk to nobody.
No. I don't do that. I don't think I do that.
You do that. I told you that.
Okay, well, maybe.
Because I told you, like, my friends, I've been like, they want to talk to you, and you just kind of back out the room, like,
I just never want to.
I don't think anybody. I think you thinking more into it, unless
But
you're
with-
going
with-
up to
with
somebody
your friends-
sniffing their neck and
No,
saying shit in their ear.
Nothing creepy like that. Nothing like
Yeah.
that. No. I think with your friends, for me, it's more of a thing of just giving you your space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially because we're around each other so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like when your friends come around, I want to give you your space to enjoy your friends without having to be around me.
Or are you like, thank God she's got somebody else to talk to? And that is your excuse to pull back and be like, no, I'm over here doing work. It's fine. Your friend's here. Just go talk to them.
I mean, you know, two things can be true.
I know. I feel it. Damn, we've completely gotten away from this. The funny excuse I've used is...
I was defending illegal immigrants.
Whoa, that's...
I want to know when you use that excuse.
That's crazy. Someone said I had to go walk my cat.
I've seen someone do it.
Cats,
Continue.
do they need to be?
No.
Do they?
No.
Okay. My fish drowned and I need to replace it before my kids get home. Y'all are pieces of shit. I hope y'all know that.
But fish can drown.
Oh, they can?
I don't know, but I know the beluga whale can.
You love that shit.
You know,
I'm gonna get you a beluga whale.
I want a beluga. That's what I said. I was like, when we get money, y'all know, but not because of what I'm wearing or
Nah,
what
that
I'm
beluga
driving,
whale gonna be there.
But that beluga whale in the backyard.
Yeah, that's gonna
What?
be there.
That's where the pool's supposed to be.
Oh my God. Somebody said, "Oh man, my phone on 90%. I gotta go." That's funny.
That used to be like I hit you on my whatchamacallit, my weekend, my nights and weekends. I ain't got no more nights and weekends.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I loved minutes. That was so convenient. Someone said my pH will get thrown off. It's optimal today. That's crazy. Whoa. I haven't washed my hair. Didn't hit after either because it was dry and then freshly oiled. Oh wow.
Wait a minute.
So it was just an all day event. They had to do their hair.
Off topic.
Yeah.
I really hope Kay got cracked in her birthday outfit. This look deserves some dick.
Wait, what my birthday outfit? What I wear for my birthday? No.
Atlanta was the birthday.
Atlanta was. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the stockings and the short.
Oh yeah.
She didn't get cracked that night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She got cracked the night before, but she didn't get cracked that night because when I cracked it the night before, I also, broke the seal.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. Someone said I told him my friend was in labor. Mind you, I text her to call me and say it. She froze.
Oh damn.
Damn, you got to get the friends that like they in the
Good
lie.
liars.
Yeah, like don't freeze. I'm not getting no friend that's new to lying. To lie, I need to get the experienced lying friend to get me out of this shit.
But you know who your lying friends are.
I know. Why she didn't know? That's crazy. Lost track of time in the library. Meanwhile, I was 2 hours away from home.
God damn.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So, go up. What was that? I'd go, but I'm stimming and can't help what I say. That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny. Someone said, I've been using I Gotta Work in the Morning for 20 years.
Oh. Damn.
I wish I could use that. I mean, mine is always the kids. It's not funny, but they don't be doing shit either.
Yeah, no.
I could probably go do some stuff.
It's 100% the kids.
I could probably go do some stuff.
But it used to be the kids for a long time.
Yeah, but it ain't no more.
Nah,
so.
not anymore, but yeah.
Now I'm just telling y'all I'm lying.
Well, no, not always.
I'm lying a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Someone said I need to get back to my hotel to get a package. Whoa. Okay. Wait. Not sex related, but when I was in high school, I came home high as a kite. My mom asked where I'd been, and I answered with the most cottonmouth, dry, raspy voice that I was at detention. She asked why my voice was so raspy, and I blamed it on the sausages on the pizza I had eaten earlier in the day.
What?
She backhanded the shit out of me and put me on punishment for 2 weeks.
What?
She said the pizza was spicy.
Oh my gosh, that's a terrible fucking lie. Don't lie if you can't lie.
Yeah. Someone said I'm moving to Philly. I was seen on that public bus 2 days later, not in Philly. She was pissed.
Have you ever done that before?
Got caught.
No, told the person that you were moving somewhere?
Not moving, but I would say I was out of town. I've done that.
Oh, okay.
I can't say I'm moving, especially somewhere like it's like here. You could just see them everywhere. It's harder to say those things when you have social media now because You post something to be on the same street.
No, true. Like, so I've done 2 versions of that lie.
Mm.
When I'm in different cities,
Mm-hmm.
I've lied and said I'm moving here
Mm-hmm.
to whatever the city is.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm home,
Mm-hmm.
I've lied and said I had to go out of town.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex would. That's how he would do everything.
What, say he had to go out of town?
He said he was already out of town. He had a gig out of town, and he'd be sitting right on the couch. Bless his heart.
That's terrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a random thought from social media before we get into some
Okay,
topics.
I saw this on my personal Facebook. There's a comic named Johncia Dixon, right? I want to say, this could be a lie. I think she's out of DC. But she like lives in LA. I forgot. But she posted a random, and I'm just saying her name because I want to give her credit for this because this shit was crazy. She posted a random status, and it was just like, ladies, be honest. What is the worst thing you've done to a man? And then she said, mine is in the comments. You can't make that any bigger than that?
I don't think so. You can answer the question, though.
Why do you always say you can't do some shit and then turn around and do it?
I didn't say I couldn't. I said I didn't think I could.
What's the worst thing I've done to a man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't really done any terrible revengey things. I think, yeah, I haven't really, I haven't really done that.
You haven't done anything to a person that you went back and said, damn, that was fucked up.
No, I stand behind everything I've ever done. I haven't really done anything bad. I've sent like text messages acting like I was them before. I think I sent an email. I might have put a status up that was crazy on their thing, on their.
Oh, lightweight.
Yeah, like nothing. I've never done anything like, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not super revengey. I mean, maybe in my older age I am, but
well, these young ladies in this post.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna read their names, but so she put. Well, I can tell you what she put because she posted it, but she said one time I ordered 250 roaches off Amazon and let them out in this dude's apartment while he was asleep. Of course, I had to break up with him the next week because there's no way I'll be able to do that has roaches. When I tell y'all, I could not stop crying.
That is fucking diabolical. First and foremost, who knew that you could get roaches off of Amazon?
Yeah.
Second, it's probably those hissing roaches.
People didn't. I don't know if people didn't believe her or what, but she put the link to the roaches
fucking crazy.
on Amazon in the comments. But then I kept reading the comments. You gonna look at the link?
I just want to see what
it's in there. Hold on.
I'll look at it on my own.
Yeah,
time.
she got the link. It's in there.
No, but that's wild though. Why do you hate me that bad?
I don't know, but that shit was funny. But then I started reading more comments, and it got better. This one girl said, I scratched the eye on the inside of the PlayStation, PS1 or 2, so the discs wouldn't play and watched them try to play. I also took his driver's license and cut it up into pieces and spread it all over the road. And it wasn't even my man, it was my sister's. I was just mad she wouldn't let me use her car.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I am so mad that I've never thought to scratch the eye. So what the fuck? That is brilliant.
It's not.
That is
evil.
Amazing work.
Evil.
Amazing work. Hold on. Keep going. There's a couple of other good ones in here. I just want to.
Well, I was gonna let you do
because
you know what you're looking for.
Yeah. Wait. There was a couple of good ones in here. Wait. What did I just do? I went the wrong way.
There you go.
Is this the right way? Wait. Okay. Dude.
Yo, she's so slow with
Sorry.
technology.
He accused me of having his car towed, moving his furniture out of his apartment, changing the locks at his apartment, and telling the manager he passed when I was allegedly moving him out of his apartment. I have no clue to this day what he was talking about.
Yo.
She told the manager of the apartment building that he died.
Hey, here's my thing, right? I am one of those dudes. I do not believe in putting your hands on a woman at all. I don't even believe in choking her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe in locking her up somewhere and forgetting where the key is.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, let's hope, don't nothing happen to me. I sent a guy a dead rat wrapped up pretty for Valentine's Day, complete with a balloon, and got it delivered to his job.
I don't believe that shit. She didn't touch that rat.
What? Why?
She didn't touch that rat.
gave him his divorce papers on Christmas, not the paper to sign the declaration that it was done weeks before.
Oh, fuck. So wait, they were like divorced for a week and she waited till Christmas to tell?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Poured water in the TV and his gaming system.
Bitch.
I'm just trying to make sure there's not any other good ones I'm missing. I might have gone past some of them, but broke that Madden disc in half, cut him, he needed it, became besties with all his friends and his commanding officer.
The fuck you mean you cut him and he needed it?
Oh my God. Allegedly, I flatlined this dude's tires, the female's tires that he was with, and put sugar in their gas tanks. Allegedly, the case is still open.
Yo, that's wild.
Called the chick he cheated on me with and told her he had AIDS. I'll never forget the sound of her screams when she fell apart in horror. Oh,
see, that's fucked up.
That sounds like a scary movie. I'll never forget the sound of her screams.
But that's fucked up. She didn't do nothing.
I slept with his brother all 2025 and liked it.
Well, goddamn, 2025 was just a couple of months ago.
Yeah. First, I punched out the glass in his front door. Then I ripped the windshield wipers off.
Time out. She punched the glass.
Hey, I don't know. When you angry, you strong. Then I ripped the windshield wipers off and bashed the windshield in. This is all after being driven off the premises less than an hour prior by the police and walking back from the train. The next week I was back and he told me dye my hair because he had already told the neighbor to report me if he saw me over there. Sir, he see me getting out the car with you. I think the only thing you should be worried about is your ego. So she did all that shit and he took her back.
That pussy got to be amazing.
And he told her to dye her hair so they won't know it's you.
Yo.
Cause they gonna
that pussy? Yeah, that's different.
Oh my God. I put a laxative in his 211. It was a shitty mess.
211?
I don't know.
Deuce 11? What the hell? 211?
Am I stupid? It hit him when he was on Alabama Avenue getting ready to make a left. I don't know what that is, but
is that Steel Reserve?
Maybe, but you would know better than me.
Yeah, man. I used to be a 40 drinker.
Found out my guy was cheating. I put Vapor Rub in the crotches of every pair of underwear he had. I put Vapor Rub under the arms of his t-shirts too. Needless to say, things got heated. I also crushed up glass as fine as salt or sugar, put it all over his side of the bed. Wait, I'm going to hell, at least going to heck. I put Skin So Soft and Jean Nate in his bathwater. He screamed louder than Mariah Carey.
Now listen, I was down with everything except that crushed glass and shit, man. Like, damn, son. Y'all gotta chill out.
I think that might be the change the locks when he went to bike week with his boys. When he came back on Memorial Day, I wasn't even home because I was at a cookout. He had to wait until I came after dark to get his stuff.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, get me up out of here because this is crazy. But I had to read that, and I'm even DM her and tell her that I read it because I said that's a great group of people you got on your group of followers you got on your.
No, it's a crazy group of followers.
I know, but it's great content.
Do you have any after reading that? Is there anything that you're like, yo, I just want one person to fuck me over so I can do this?
I like the roaches idea. That's a good one. I didn't know you could order roaches. A batch of roaches?
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, that's crazy to me.
That's
and
wild.
then, because how do you prove those ain't your roaches?
I don't have an answer for you.
Like, what you mean? You can't call the police. She put roaches in my house. Now, sir, wait a minute. What do you mean?
Yo, like, I'm clean.
That's crazy.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
That's wild. All right, let's get into some topics, man.
Okay.
Doctors say you should wear socks when having sex.
What?
Are you a sock wearer? You are.
I do.
You
I will.
fucking rule.
I'll sometimes wear socks when I'm having sex. It just depends on what my toes look like. And sometimes if my feet cold.
Do you think that's sexy?
No, I don't think about sexy when I'm already being penetrated. And I'm like, well, this is what sex is.
Before the penetration.
You ain't stopped.
Because
you ain't never said, take them socks off. I'm gonna take this dick out of you if you don't take them socks off. You ain't never said that. That dick still be in there.
No, but.
And you might be like, you got socks on and continue to pump. It don't stop nothing.
It's not that it stops it, but okay.
Baby, you will not any time of day in any circumstance. Why? Them socks ain't doing shit
No,
for you.
you have pretty feet.
Okay, cool. Sometimes they don't be done. Sometimes my feet cold. Whole body be out and naked, but them feet, my extremities get cold quick. My hands and my feet get cold. You know that, right?
I just want you to care.
I do, baby. We fucking. I don't understand. Like, are we fucking? Are we in the middle of the fucking?
Care about the presentation.
I do. Titties is out. Titties out. Ass out. All the important parts out. The toes they on the outside.
You have pretty feet. I love feet.
Cool, baby. But most of the time when you fucking me, my toes don't even be in the picture.
Yeah, but sometimes when I'm like really nasty, I try to put them in my mouth and all that shit.
Yeah, my toes be out for that.
Sometimes I want to put it in my mouth,
baby,
and I'm looking. I'm like, oh.
Sometimes when you already inside, you don't think about all the extracurriculars.
Who don't?
That's what happened the other day.
What happened the other day?
We was fucking, and you was like, "Nah, I want you to do this," and I said, "All right, we'll see."
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
you never got to this.
Yeah, no, but that was your fault.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was fun.
See, here's the problem with having a lazy wife.
I'm not lazy.
I tell my wife, these are the moves that I want to use in this particular session.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should have got out.
And my wife says, okay. But if we start with a move that she ain't got to do much movement,
oh no,
then she's going to keep me there by any means necessary.
Damn, you realize what I was doing, huh? I thought you was having a good time. I said, I'm going to do all these other things because he like it when I do this. But then he just kept saying, I want you to get on top. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. But I know how to, man, my back was hurting. I didn't want to get up.
I fucking hate you.
You was in there.
Anyway, doctors, like I said, doctors say you should wear socks when having sex.
Well, now the doctor said it.
Wearing socks during sex may actually help people orgasm more easily.
Ooh.
The idea is simple. Warm feet improve circulation and help the body relax, which can make it easier for the brain to focus on pleasure instead of discomfort.
The doctor said it.
Fuck that doctor.
I don't think you're supposed to say that. Doctors know what they're talking about.
No, fuck that doctor, man. See, comfort for me, it has to be a balance though. Like I can't be 100% comfortable because if I get too comfortable, I stop
sleeping.
Not even falling sometimes, but more so I get bored.
If you're too comfortable,
yeah.
You want to be on edge during sex?
A little bit.
I use it as a release.
I don't want to be uncomfortable, but I do want to still be able to feel all my body. Because if I'm just chilling, it's just like, oh, this is cool. And after a while, it's like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? And you just go into la la land, man. Especially when the pussy good. When the pussy good, you be like, oh.
It depends on the sex, I guess. It depends on the day and the. Sometimes I want to be comfortable, and that's called making love to me, when we both comfortable and at peace and at ease.
But I be yawning when we comfortable.
That dick be hard though still.
No, it still be hard, but I be yawning like because my dick. So I read something earlier.
You don't think a yawn feel good? Like a sneeze
feels too good.
Like a sneeze feels good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I can't yawn to you in your face.
If I ever sneeze and you inside me, I'm a squirt.
Well, you already did something.
All right. But if I ever sneeze fit and you inside me, oh my God, I'm going to lose it.
Really?
That's the thing for me. I love sneezing.
What?
I love that shit. You don't love it?
No.
I love that shit.
I hate sneezing.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. It's such a good time.
I'll bring the black pepper.
You know what? It's something in the throat. I don't know what it is. It's something. Your body shiver a little bit when you do it. For real? Your body you don't do it like you sneeze, your body seize up a little bit and then it release.
No.
I think it's like the same as an orgasm. I think I read that somewhere. Like the feeling of a sneeze is like equal to the feeling of an orgasm. It's just quicker, you know?
No.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
1 in 4 U.S. couples have sex once a month or less. Fatigue may be the reason. That's sad.
Wait, 1 in 4?
I've never been that tired.
But fatigue, I mean, people are tired from different things. I talk about being tired all the time.
I know.
Yeah, it's not about, it says this isn't just about sex. It's about how burnout quietly erodes closeness, communication, and desire.
Okay.
The issue isn't always lack of love, it's lack of rest.
Right. But that's why we read something a couple of weeks ago where it was saying that you should prioritize sex. I think a lot of times the reason that fatigue is stopping you from having sex is because you're doing all of the things that's going to fatigue you before having the sex.
But I think it's not even about right before the sex. It's literally like in general.
The entire day.
Most people are constantly, like, our demand of just making a living or being people is so much. So
Facts.
it's just all day we're doing things.
Facts. But if you prioritize sex, you do it, like, for instance, you and your husband, you and your wife, y'all have big careers and y'all have kids and y'all trying to manage all of that. You got parents trying to take care of all of that. You know, your day can go, it can seem like in a snap, it's gone. And when you get home and you get in that bed, while you may want to, you know, be with that person, you're just too tired. So do it in the morning. Wake up maybe 30 minutes early. You know what I'm saying? And get a quickie in the morning just so that you can have that connection. You know what I mean? Because I believe that
I get it.
I believe that when it comes to sex, you can, if you don't do it for a while, you can forget why you enjoy it in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Like, you can know you enjoy it, but you can forget it. Like, you know how
I felt that before. Like, I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I felt that before, but also, if we are, I understand prioritizing sex, but like waking up earlier when we are already maybe drained at night because maybe we've gone to sleep at like late because we've done so many things. Waking up earlier for sex just doesn't feel like something I'm going to want to do if I'm trying to get my rest.
30 minutes
because
is not going to make or break your rest.
But it could. You like, if I'm trying to get as much rest as possible and I'm already burnt out from the day, I understand what you're saying, but it's also kind of like, how can we just switch this day around if we want to prioritize sex as being one of the things that we do? But that is, you know, that's a team effort,
but
especially if you're in.
Most people, when, you know, they have all these things they have to do, they can't just switch their day around.
I know, but that also goes into how much pressure is on people to just fucking live.
Yeah, but we can't change that.
You can find different ways to operate. You can find different ways to move your day around. You're saying, well, sex has to be a part of it, but I'm also exhausted from all of the things that have been put on me to do. You can find ways to just, if there are two people in this having sex, find a way to make both of your days a little bit easier. If sex is such a priority.
I think that's easier said than done.
I think that saying waking up early to have sex is easier said than done too. If you are exhausted.
So. I understand what you're saying, but once again, I'm talking about 15, 30 minutes.
I don't think that it's easier said than done to say that you can both help each other's day.
How?
Be a little easier.
If we're both working full time all day, we get home and we're with the kids and we're taking care of, you know, the normalcies of life. You know, if we're splitting everything down the middle 50-50, we're still going to be exhausted. We're still going to be overwhelmed. We're still going to be under the pressures that most of us feel every day. Like, I don't think that real life pressures will ever get easier, especially if you're both dealing with real life pressures. I think
that people in general have put more pressure on themselves because of, I mean, it's a lot of shit. And there's so many things that are just like, you have to constantly be working, and you, like, if you're sitting down, then you're not working hard enough, and you're like, I think a lot of people just got to evaluate their lives.
Once again, I think that's easier said than done as well, because the fact remains that with everything going up in this country, with the way that things are moving in this economy, you have to damn near work until you're fucking dead.
But that's the problem. I mean, that goes into just stress in general. And I've heard so many people say that, like, we put a lot of stress on ourselves that wasn't there before. Doesn't have to be there. It's not saying that your whole life is gonna go to shit because you move your day around, but sometimes we try to pack everything in each day when some of those things could be moved around, because you kind of gotta also prioritize rest, or you're going to die. Like,
No,
that is also.
I get that.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. That is. I understand sex is important, but like, if you're saying we're gonna constantly be going, and then we also have to add sex to that, you're trying to prioritize something that isn't more important than rest, but you don't take time to prioritize rest.
You like to sleep a lot.
It has nothing to do with sleep. I've looked at so many things on this. Like, just now, we are working more, like, constantly.
And there's a reason.
I understand that, but you're saying let's prioritize sex, and I get that. But also, people have to learn to prioritize rest too, because you're not going to be able to get through any of these things. You ain't going to be able to fuck if you are stressed all day and you burn the fuck out.
So,
but stress also affects your health. So if we're prioritizing that, if we can make time to prioritize sex, why are we not prioritizing rest and being able to take the day on?
I'm not saying you don't prioritize rest. I'm not saying take 4 hours out of your 8 hours, or take 3 hours out of your 6 hours, or whatever the case may be. I'm saying taking a small piece of the time that you spend sleeping to get back your relationship sexually. Because sex does provide many different things, including stress relief, including just happiness, endorphins. It gets you good. It adds something to your life, and it adds something to your relationship.
You will not have a life if you are not rested. What I'm saying is, when I said something about moving things around in your day to make it easier for you to have those moments, you were like, well, you're always going to be working hard, like, every day. That's always going to happen. So you have to cut time out to have sex. And it's like, if we can figure out a time to have sex, why can't we figure out a day where...
Because most people work full-time jobs, and these people might also have kids.
That's not what
I can't tell my job, hey, I want to switch around my 9 to 5, because them niggas ain't doing that.
I understand that.
So I'm just trying to understand, where am I supposed to switch up my day to where I can add more time into
in this imaginary schedule? I don't know who that person is. I don't know who that specific person that you're talking about. All I'm saying is, people are, and I've talked about it. You hate it so much. I talk about how people are just. I've read something that said sometimes you're so busy making a living that you forget to make a life, and you don't live your life because you're constantly working, and that's all you're worried about, and you're not living.
And I understand that.
I'm not saying that you just don't have sex and you don't have time for sex. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you should put, if you're saying that we're going to constantly work, and then just be like, well, we also need to find time to have sex. Why are we not still finding the time to make our day work better for us?
Well, because for most of us, it's easier to add that small amount of time for sex than it is to change the rest of the time in your day.
And then you're adding something when you're already burnt out from the day.
Yeah, but you're adding something that adds to you.
But
you're adding something that adds to you.
No, baby. It doesn't add to everybody. Some people are burnt the fuck out, and sex also exerts energy. It can relax you, yes. But it also is like, I'm taking the time to make sure that I do this, and I'm tired. And why can't both things happen? Why can't we also just figure out a way to make our days easier so we're not burnt the fuck out? Do you want to have sex with somebody that is burnt the fuck out?
I'm not saying that.
You know what I mean? It's not enjoyable, especially when you start saying things like, just wake up early in your day and have some sex, because, you got to make time for that. It doesn't help the bigger issue of being tired.
But I don't think the bigger issue is something that just happens overnight. I think the bigger issue takes a lot of planning, first and foremost.
What, being tired? The bigger issue is
No,
being tired.
you're being tired because of all the things that are inside of your life.
Yeah. What? I don't understand.
And
what
for
you're saying.
most people, those things that are inside of their life isn't there because they're trying to make $1 million or isn't there because they're trying to be Superman to everyone. It's there because that's literally how they're surviving. So if you can't take away your survival methods, if you can't take away your parenting, if you can't take away from being there for your family, then you have to find another way to add things in there. You know what I mean? Even if it's a small amount of time that can hopefully help you. You know, sex, I
know how important sex is to you.
Yeah, well, but understand that I don't just look at sex as a great fun activity. That can be the case, but I also look at sex as, you know, the natural benefits of sex.
I understand that, but there are people that don't have relationships because they can't add another thing to their life because they are so fucking busy.
Right, but we're not talking about those people.
I understand that, but you have people in relationships that are so fucking busy that they really can't add anything to their life. Sex is a part of your life. I'm not saying not having it at all, but I don't understand what's so wrong with saying finding other ways to also just balance your life where you don't have to wake up early on your regular schedule just to have sex. You're planning it like that. That's another plan. That's not, you know, there's nothing romantic about that at all.
It's not romantic if you don't make it romantic. You can make it.
I am not going to lie to you. There's nothing romantic about me getting up before I'm supposed to be getting up.
And there we go. That's why this is hard for you.
No,
because you were thinking about sleep the way you think about sleep.
No, but I'm not. Every time I talk about sleep, or rest, you think of it as I just like to sleep. I'm talking about your body and your mind resting.
I get that. I'm not taking away from what you're saying. What I'm saying to you is that I think what you're saying is correct. We should have other ways to take stresses off of us. We should find other ways to reclaim more of our time. But I'm also saying to you is that that's not the reality for a lot of people.
So you want them to
add
something to their life,
their relationship, and prioritize something that's going to be helpful.
If that's not if that's not the reality for most people, then what you're saying, like, it sounds like they shouldn't be in a relationship if sex is that important that they have to turn their day around that is already packed with so many stresses. And if they're exhausted, they have to make sure they get this in or this relationship isn't going to work. That is an added pressure to somebody.
I'm not saying every day. And
I didn't say every day either.
But I don't think it should have to be an added pressure if it's something that you want.
You can want a lot of things. You can want so many things. What I'm saying is, I think that rest is a little more important than that.
You are acting like I'm literally saying 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay, baby.
Maybe once a week.
We're going to agree to disagree.
Okay.
Because you want somebody to wake up earlier in their day to fucking fuck and then have a full day because you said they can't rearrange their day. That sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy to you.
Yeah, that sounds crazy to rearrange your day for this, but not for rest.
Okay. Y'all hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think. Too broke to break up. More Americans than ever are staying in relationships because they can't afford them to be single and live on their own. New research shows. And I understand that.
Title,
yeah, they were terrible with that. They were terrible with that. Yeah. Money isn't only about comfort. It affects independence and opportunity. When finances become the main reason people stay, relationships can turn from a choice into a necessity. Experts say that can damage self-esteem, slow personal growth, and build long-term resentment. And that makes plenty of sense.
I think you read the wrong paragraph. A recent study suggests about 1 in 4 people stay with a partner because the cost of starting over feels impossible. Shared rent and bills, relying on a partner's income, fear of living alone, or not having a safety net can make leaving a bad situation seem out of reach.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to read that one.
Why? It gave the actual statistics of how many people it affects and what it is.
I mean, I get that. I totally get that. I think a lot of our parents are like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, stayed together because they couldn't survive on their own.
Yeah. I think that is a lot of, especially when you grew up in a time where you felt like you were supposed to stay married. I
Yeah.
mean, you are. I'm not saying you're not supposed to, but like the pressure
When you
is
felt like you didn't have any other options.
you didn't have any other options,
Yeah.
and now you're in a 40-year relationship.
Yeah.
50, 35.
Goddamn, calm down.
I mean, well, I went down in the numbers. But yeah, I understand that. And I mean, it doesn't really help that everything is high as a bitch now.
Yeah, like now, today, it's really like that. Like, I literally know someone that was trying to get in a relationship just so that they can afford bills.
Ooh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. And like I know another person that was rushing a relationship with the person so they can afford bills. And that shit sucks.
Yeah,
That
y'all gotta
shit
really love
sucks.
people out there for real, because shit is crazy.
But do you?
Why not? I don't want to be locked in with somebody and then turn out I don't like them and now we dependent on each other.
So, and we've had this conversation years ago, but your idea of marrying for love versus for necessity, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I
And
don't
you-
remember my stance on it.
Well, you said you would only marry for love.
Mm-hmm.
You said you wouldn't marry, because of the other things.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds about right.
yeah.
Probably said
And I
that.
understood that for you, but I also understand the person that's like, yo, I'm marrying for structure. I'm marrying for these things to be together.
No.
And the reason I understand that is because a little bit like what we were just talking about.
Mm-mm.
If it is damn near impossible to live on your own for you, and you can bring somebody else in there to help lighten that load,
You can get a roommate.
not always.
You can get a cousin. You can get somebody looking for a place.
If
you
can,
ain't got to be in a relationship with them.
if you can bring in a person to help lighten that load, and you have a bond together, whether it's transactional or not, that lifts the stress off of you, and that opens up your world to more happiness.
That's
sometimes
why people get roommates. That's why people move in with siblings or best friends and whatever else.
Yeah, but sometimes that's not a possibility. Sometimes it's not an option. I don't believe
To
that
get a
friends.
roommate?
I don't believe that close friends should live together.
Well, I mean, they might not, but I'm saying there's also roommates. Like there's things you can do.
Yeah, but that's only financially. But sometimes having a person,
You know what we have to stop shaming?
what?
People living with their parents.
This is true.
Times are fucking hard.
This is true.
And people are like, oh, you 21 still living with. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And you're struggling? Oh, okay. Like,
This
let
is
people
true.
do what the fuck they want to do. They don't have nothing to do with anybody else.
I get that.
Shit, you could date the whole time living with your parents if they okay with it. And then once you really know you love them, they go live with that person.
Well, that's the part if they're okay with it.
And then if you want a place by yourself, you got to work. I mean, what do you like? I don't know.
I don't think there's a problem with any of that.
Mhm.
But the same way, I don't think there's a problem with marrying somebody for something other than love.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
I really don't have a problem with that, because at the end of the day, it's all about happiness. It's
Do you
all about
love me?
happiness. Yeah, I love you.
Did you marry me for love? And be honest with yourself.
No, I married you for happiness.
Okay.
Two different things.
Okay, in this situation, they're on the same side of the coin, because you're talking about stability and then you're talking about feelings. So you didn't marry me for stability. I already know that. So it had to be the other thing.
Okay, you're saying it's on two different sides of the coin, but allow me to present something else.
Okay.
If me being happy is having less stress on me, then I think when people marry for just love, or marry with love being the main thing, I think that those relationships have I think that love blinder can become an issue. Sometimes you don't see, and not for everyone, but some people won't be able to see the problems that exist because love is there. They won't know that they should leave because love is there.
I mean,
What?
yeah. I mean, I get that, but also I think saying happiness and love ain't the same thing is kind of bullshit.
I don't think so. I think it's separate categories. I think it's separate categories.
You have to explain that to me.
Because I can be happy with somebody and not love them. I can be happy with them like, yo, I fuck with you like that, but not love them, but not be in love with them.
And you would marry them?
Possibly.
And not be in love with them?
Depending on what I'm looking for in a marriage, yes.
It's very interesting. I just don't know a lot of people that would also agree with that. That doesn't make sense to me, really.
I think that you marry the same way you get in a relationship for different reasons.
Yeah.
Different things will be what you need.
No, I understand that.
Right.
I completely understand that. I was talking about me. I could only love someone if I married them. I cannot see myself marrying somebody for something else because I want to know what my life is going to be like as life goes on. Like I can marry someone for stability and be like, I didn't even fucking like this person. Like that doesn't make sense to me. If I'm going to get married to anyone, it's going to be because I actually love them or I'm in love with them or whatever. I mean, I'm not going to let that blind me to all the, other things that I need from it. But I just don't understand how saying happiness and I don't understand how it's different.
Because just talking about us, you made me more happy than I had ever been before.
Okay. Did you love me?
Yeah, I loved you. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you don't really understand that part because you loved me also.
Yeah, but the love wasn't the thing that I was marrying. Like I've been in relationships when I was in love with the person and the person didn't make me the happiest. But
amazing.
I had a something there.
I know, but you don't think that those two combined is the reason that you would find a wife because you have someone that you love and they also make you happy? Like I've dated a lot of people that I liked. I've dated a couple of them that I loved, and maybe both of them didn't combine. And I was like, okay. And like you make a completely different decision when you're like, this is my spouse. It's a completely different feeling. And you're like, okay, I know what this is. Like, this is something different. It could be that combination of love and happiness.
This is what I will say. For me, just me, being married the one time that was on the table would have been for a completely different reason.
Okay.
And happiness wasn't a part of it. It was just love.
Okay.
Happiness wasn't a part of it.
Okay. So why didn't you get married?
Long story.
I mean, so give me the Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes was
you've told everything on the spot. You can give me Cliff Notes or the idea of why you didn't get married.
The reason we didn't get, because it didn't work. It didn't work.
But why didn't it work?
It didn't work because we both weren't happy with each other.
Okay.
We both weren't happy with each other. Yes.
That is adding something to what I'm saying.
Right.
You married me because you loved me and I made you happy.
But what I'm saying is that if you just made me happy, depending on where I was in my life, I would have been okay with that. Okay. Even if I wasn't like madly in love with you.
What I'm saying is you went through with a marriage with me because it felt different. And that was a combination of those two things.
Okay. I see where okay. Yes. Combination of the two things.
Okay.
Not a problem with that. But what I'm saying is that with just love, it wouldn't have happened. Okay. You asked me, did I marry you for love? And I'm like, no, that wasn't the main thing. I've been in love before and I didn't marry those people.
Well, I didn't.
I was happy.
I didn't know that we separated love and happiness till you said they weren't the same thing. That don't make no damn sense to me. When I'm telling you I married you because I love you, I also include happiness. I'm not loving somebody I'm not happy around or happy with.
People do it all the time.
Yeah, that's not me. I didn't know that wasn't included. Like you separating shit. I'm like, they both feelings.
Yeah, they are both feelings, but they're two separate feelings.
All right. Well, I'm saying don't make it seem like I'm just simple. I would.
What do you wait?
I
What?
Because
did
you
I
were
say?
like, you said you would marry someone for love. It would not really be that for me,
Right.
But I was including happiness. I wasn't thinking happiness was a separate thing until you were like, they're not the same.
I don't look at anyone differently for what they get into relationships.
But what I'm telling you is that they are both included in the same thing that I was talking about. So I'm not different than you.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, baby.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You
feel like we went on a roller coaster there. God damn.
No. You okay. All right.
Okay. What's the next thing?
Oh, fuck it though, man.
I don't know. It's a couple of things in there. We had a shitload of things in there.
It is a shitload of things, but also because we haven't
been here in 2 weeks.
That and we didn't do a Patreon.
Yeah,
that's not working. All right.
Okay.
Let me see. At least one more I wanted to do. Let me see. Damn. Okay.
All
right. Well,
happening?
Let's go to things that have nothing to do with sex.
Okay.
All right. Let us see.
Don't really have a lot.
No, I got shit. I just was in the wrong place. It's so many topics, man.
It's a lot of topics.
And I actually separated these.
Okay.
The Grammys. You want to talk about the Grammys?
There's got to be something.
I don't know.
Happening.
Just talk about the Grammys.
Okay. Well, I brought up the awards because I wanted to make sure I had all my information. Oh, did I get out of it? Okay. So I watched the Grammys, or we watched the Grammys. You know, I love an award show. That's like my favorite shit. I mean, snacks and everything. I guess, what are my takeaways? First of all, most of the stuff that I wanted to see won before the Grammys even aired. This is what I don't understand. Because I don't understand why those get, they show up after.
What are you talking about?
Like, I mean, those awards happened before.
What awards?
The R&B awards, all that stuff.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I don't understand because all
Grammys,
R&B is a big.
The Grammys is about a 5 to 6 hour show. The telecast brings out a certain demographic.
I hate it so much.
And because of that, they try to put on the ones that on the telecast, the ones that the demographic are more likely to care about.
I hate that. First of all, I am angry, but it's fine. So the ones that I was like excited about that happened before, best rap performance went to Clips, Pusha T, Malice, Chains and Whips, Kendrick Lamar, all that. And I thought that was, I mean, duh. Like, I want them to win everything. So I was there. Best melodic rap went to Kendrick and SZA for Luther. And to me, I think that might be the only song up here that I even knew, if we're being honest.
What else was in it?
Friday and Meek Mill, Proud of Me.
I'm asking like I be knowing.
I know. Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon featuring Rhapsody. Party Next Door and Drake. I'll probably know that song. I don't know. Jid and Ty Dolla $ign and Black or whatever.
Man, let's get to the shit that we care about. Everybody can look at the list.
Best rap song. Well, you asked me. Best rap song went to Kendrick and Lefty Gunplay for TV Off. It was along with Doechii Anxiety, Clips, Birds Don't Sing, Tyler the Creator, Sexy Red, Lil Wayne, Sticky, and Glorilla, CGIF. You think it deserved it?
I think that it wasn't a bad choice.
Well, I don't think that
one could have. I think that one could have won the same way the Clips could have won, the same way Glorilla could have won, because she definitely had a run with that song.
Yeah, she really did.
Yeah,
if we're being completely honest,
yeah.
But
I was just proud that she got nominated, man.
Y'all know I'm upset about
Big Glow.
You know, Birds Don't Sing is such a great
That's not
song.
the one that I was upset about, though.
It's a great song. Best rap album.
That's the one I'm upset about.
So the nominees were Tyler the Creator, Jid, Glorilla, Clips, Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick won. Now listen.
I love GNX, the album.
It's a great album, but also it is not even Kendrick's best work.
Does that matter?
It probably doesn't, but I'm also looking at the other albums up here. I like Jid, but I didn't listen to the album, and I feel bad about that because I really do like him. But I really felt like
I thought it was JID.
I think it's Jid.
I thought it was JID, but I could be wrong.
It could be. I'd be forgetting. You know, I'm not cool. But I really thought that Let God Sort Him Out was gonna win that. I really thought that.
Yeah, I was upset about that. I was upset about 2 awards. It was the best rap album award, and it was the best song.
Yeah, so I was reading something. I might not have put it in here. Song was like the words and
so one is for the songwriters and one is for the actual song itself.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Well, whichever one Golden didn't win, it was a fucking problem.
Yo, Golden should have won. It was Song of the Year or something. And that was the one that was up against Billie Eilish with. And even Billie Eilish was looking like, what?
The fuck? Should have gave that the fucking Golden.
And I would have said that at first.
But Golden is amazing.
That shit is if they don't win an Oscar, I'm gonna be upset.
No,
because they should. They should win an Oscar.
Yeah. But the Clips should have won Best Rap Album.
They should have won Best Rap Album.
I think. And I don't know what goes into the voting system.
It says overall album, like in general. And I feel like on GNX there's like 1 or 2 songs that I don't really listen to.
So this is me being able to look at it differently than you do.
Okay. You know I'm having a hard time.
I think the Clips album was great, but I also think that the Clips album's rollout was so flawless that it uplifted the album in our eyes. I think that GNX on the flip side had no rollout, and it just had to stand on the music. And with two of the biggest rap singles of the year in Luther and TV Off, I think that it's a hard argument to go against the Kendrick.
I still didn't think it was a better album. I know I'm biased most of the time. I get it, but I like Kendrick and I like Clips.
I love both of the albums.
I'm a big fan of both.
But I'm not even going to hold you. I listened to the GNX album way more than I listened to the Clips album.
I didn't. But I mean, I listened to GNX and I'm a big fan of both of them.
Right.
I still thought that Clips was a better album. I really did, from top to bottom.
I think that the Clips album was a better body of work.
And that's what they judged the album on. Best rap album is judged
But
off that.
Understand why you may think GNX is the winner. Like, I can't get mad at it. I'm mad at it for personal reasons. Like, I think that's how a rap album is supposed to be done in every facet of the word, the Clips album.
It was amazing.
Right. But if I'm being honest, once again, GNX is the shit that I played GNX for weeks, months.
The Clips album is perfect from top to bottom. Perfect from top to bottom to me.
I think perfect is a stretch.
I don't.
I think it's damn near perfect.
I think it is perfect.
I think it's damn 4.5 mics.
Best R&B performance. This was a hard category. I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't hard at all.
It's not hard. But everybody up here, I could be like, I could make an argument for. Summer Walker, Heart of a Woman is a great song. But I knew she wasn't going to win. Leon Thomas, Mutt. Now, they only did the Tiny Desk version. Even though it's a really good version, they did that one. Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller, It Depends. Justin Bieber, Yukon. And Kehlani, Folded.
I told you, motherfuckers!
Oh, my God. Let's put a mic back.
I'm sorry, it wasn't even y'all.
Okay.
And y'all probably wasn't even mad.
You might be screaming in the mic.
My bad.
They're definitely yelling at
but
you
I
now.
told you, motherfuckers, Kehlani deserved the Grammy and that she would win the Grammy.
Okay, yep. It was great. She also won Best R&B Song.
You goddamn right. It was the best R&B song.
Which was all of, well, it was Heart of a Woman, It Depends. Duran Bernard, Overqualified, which is a great song. Leon Thomas, Yes It Is, which is also a great song. And what? What?
I don't think people are going to even appreciate Folded for what it was until 10 years from now. When y'all are saying, God damn, this was really a classic.
Baby, she just got
got the Grammys, but she deserves more.
Oh, what else do you want to give?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
Soul Train Award.
Soul Train Award. A double XL, I don't know. The Source Award.
Source Award. Bring them back just to give her one.
The R&B albums that were nominated, Giveon, which is a good album.
Yeah.
Coco Jones, I wasn't
I
wasn't a fan of that album. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I wasn't. Let Us See the Crown. I didn't listen to that one. Tiana Taylor Escape Room, which was a great album.
That was cool for me.
If she did not have all those skits on it.
Maybe that was it.
The skits took it out for me because the songs were great.
Yeah.
But Leon Thomas Mutt won. And
I think it's just kind of how you couldn't escape that album.
Yeah.
You couldn't escape it.
Yeah. Best comedy album also. Jamie Foxx was nominated for that. And
I thought he was going to win it.
I thought he was going to win it based off Sympathy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really I mean, no shade at all. Because I loved it. I just thought it was more of it was a variety.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a variety thing, but it was also, what are you doing?
I had
it was a variety thing. It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't his best stand up.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because I mean, I love Jamie, and I know whatever he's gonna work on after that is gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Ali Wong's Single Lady, I didn't really like it that much, but I like Ali Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like her other shit. I just wasn't a big fan of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Silverman, Postmortem, I didn't watch that one. Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years. That shit should have won. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was so good. The one on Hulu?
No,
Nate Bargatze won.
I didn't see Nate Bargatze special.
Your friend Nate Bargatze. And Nate Bargatze's great.
Yeah, that's why I can't say that Bill Burr should have won.
Nate Bargatze is great, but that Bill Burr special was...
No, it was really good.
Matter of fact, I don't even feel like it got enough notoriety to me.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think it got enough, but Sinners won Best Soundtrack.
I didn't know it had a soundtrack.
Best Song Written for Visual Media, Golden won that. Shut the fuck up, y'all.
Best song.
Why y'all doing that?
Media.
Yeah, why y'all doing that?
Maybe because it was a cartoon.
I didn't even know they had Best Music Video. Why? They don't even make music videos anymore. Doechii won that for Anxiety.
They do make music videos, baby.
Do they?
Yes.
Clip So Be It was nominated. That was a good fucking video.
Mm-hmm.
So Be It. But the big four, I think they put it up. Song of the Year was Billie Eilish. Record of the Year was Kendrick Lamar and SZA Luther. And that was up there with Bad Bunny, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, Lady Gaga, Chaperone, and Bruno and Rose. Album of the Year went to Bad Bunny. Best New Artist, Olivia Dean. And
I don't think I love Luther, but Appetite.
I
am shocked at that loss.
I am a little bit too, actually. I am actually shocked at that loss.
Because that was a huge record.
That was a big record. But yeah. And okay, so for one, I think that Bruno was sick because they opened the show up with Apate.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was sick.
So
he looked very out of it.
Yeah, he did. And that just shows how amazing he is because he still hit every note.
I did like the fact that he was kind of like, he was part of the band. He up in the front because he part of the song, but he let her shine and did all that shit. I think he didn't feel well. And he performed a couple of times. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Chaperone, I liked her outfit. I thought it was kind of fly.
Yeah, titties were out, so I'm down with
I
that.
thought that the way she did it was cute because it matched her. It made sense with her. Her hair was the same color. It just, to me, it was cute. I know people was like, what the fuck is that? But I thought it was kind of fly. Who else did I see? Oh, Chris Brown and his son look cute. You did not like that jacket.
At all.
You did not like that trench coat.
At all.
How did you feel about Pharrell in the clips?
They look like I don't understand why you bringing sherbet out and you all matching.
It was mauve.
Whatever the fuck
it was not sherbet. It was mauve.
I don't give a fuck what it was, man.
I mean, I thought it was. I liked it. It was nice. I'm still trying to figure out if Pharrell should have also had that color.
That's
on.
what I'm about to say. No, I
it's
would
their
have been
night.
okay with it if it was just the clips wearing that.
Because it's their night. So that was
because it's their night.
That was me. That was me.
Y'all not a group.
It was their night. Well, they kind of, but they,
No, I don't.
I mean, he did do the whole album, so it is kind of like it's their nomination.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that.
So that
I
does
get
make
that.
sense.
But still, don't dress like me, nigga. We are not performing.
That does make sense. But
Look like a 60s.
oh my God. Okay, so Justin Bieber's performance. I know people was like, why he out in his drawers? I get it. Justin is in this new.
Not new. He's been like this.
Not this new, but like his older thing is very stripped down. I think he want people to respect him as an artist. He don't want none of the bullshit. I mean, he grew up in the bullshit. He grew up where they were putting all of his stuff together for him, making him when they were still A&R and shit. Like, not A&R and shit, but like, you know, just when they were making the people, making the artists.
Yeah.
Like, he came from that, and then, you know, just everything else he's dealt with. And I think now it's like he's on his artistic shit. I thought he sounded fucking incredible.
He really did. He sounded really good.
I didn't give a fuck about them draws. He sounded good as hell.
I mean, the thing that we have to always remember is that these are artists and they're trying to be artistic with everything that they do.
Yeah.
At least they should be. So him being in his underwear and shit, I didn't give a fuck.
There was a lot of people that were like, why is he in that? And I'm like, did y'all forget people used to perform?
Well, no, you know what it is? Most black people wouldn't do that.
Wait.
Exactly. But, you know, most black people wouldn't do that. So we look at it like, what the fuck is he wearing?
But I'm talking about like just performers are they're not people on the street. They're not just, you know, walking by you. They're trying to put a show on.
Yeah, but even most black performers wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
Most.
I don't know.
I'm not saying all. I'm saying most.
Again, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think that their artists are being artistic. So they're just trying to find different ways to approach things it's a performance at the end of the day. They're not just it's not a talent show.
Agreed.
Like, and that was what he chose, to be super stripped down. He made the beat on stage, did all that shit and sang. I thought it was fine. I think we forget because, and I've said this before, we got so much access to celebrities that we forget they supposed to be they performing for us. They're putting on an act. Like they supposed to do shit that's different than we would do on a regular day. Like, I don't know. I think we just forget those things, that they're performers and they're artistic and they're putting shit together that's, you know, different and trying to stand out and all this other stuff. I think we put the same expectations on them that we expect somebody on the street to do. Like what Chappell Roan wore. I would have seen, they would have wore some shit like that at the MTV Awards back in the day. That's some Madonna shit. Like they would have done that. And
I didn't have a problem with anything that anyone wore. It was like, well, except for Chris Brown and that trench coat. But other than that, like it was, I'm so desensitized by people. It's just like, oh, you're just doing what you're supposed to do when you're in this position.
Yeah, I think people...
Or what you're allowed to do when you're in this position.
I think people forget that, especially younger people. Like,
yeah, but I don't listen to these motherfuckers.
I know.
I don't give a damn about these motherfuckers.
I just think it's interesting. Or some people just forgot that even happened, and they're just so used to judging everybody.
I rarely look at a lot of that shit because most of you niggas is dumb.
Yeah.
This is what it is. You're either young or dumb, one or the other. Okay. And I don't have time for neither one of those things. So I rarely give a fuck about what y'all think about something.
Oh, well, I know that. Well, that was nobody said anything.
No, I'm just saying, like, I just,
they didn't,
you know.
They didn't say nothing to you. You didn't have your nipples out. I was just talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
but I thought Bieber sounded fucking incredible.
He did. Tyler the Creator's performance was the best.
The best one. I said, "Oh, it's a lot of symbolism in here," and I get it. But also, slow to understand symbolism. Is it not funny that he hit that nigga and danced in front of him?
That shit was hilarious.
I know what I get it, but also that's crazy. I understand what you were trying to do, but Tyler's always like that though.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Tyler show, but I would go. He is fucking, I want to see him write a Broadway play. I told you that after the performance. I would love to see a play from Tyler the Creator.
No, 100%. He's a true creative. Like I fuck with Tyler, even though I'm not like a Tyler fan. Yeah. Like I fuck with him. Like
a movie. Like he had a branch into that shit. Like I could see him doing all
he had the TV show back in the day. Well, you know, the whole Odd Future.
Yeah, but
I
could see that. That could happen right now. I couldn't remember. Oh, and Clip's performance was cool, but
It wasn't the right performance.
They should have done Birds Don't Sing.
I don't give a fuck when nobody says it wasn't the right
They
performance.
should have done Birds Don't Sing. That would have been a perfect one to end off of. John Legend was right there. The choir was there. Shout out to Voices of Fire.
I don't give a fuck about none of them. Them white people were there. Let them know why the fuck y'all are great. And you gotta sometimes show them shit that they gonna understand. Like,
my parents,
we know how great y'all are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We, the fans, know how great y'all are. But when you're on this stage where you're in front of everyone, it's like, do something that they can now connect the dots.
It's something that's impactful.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that wasn't even the song. I wouldn't even have, like, they could have done Chains and Whips. They could have done FICO. Well, if they had done FICO, I'd have been on the way. Because, you know, that's my shit.
They're gonna do, but I just want to hear Pusha T's verse before the end.
But they could have
sentence on
that song wasn't even nominated. That's why I'm like, why couldn't they just do? They could have done one of the songs that was nominated.
They could have, but I mean, I just well, Birds Don't Sing was nominated.
No, I'm talking about the song that they did. I don't think was nominated.
They did So Be It, right?
No.
They
So
did,
Far Ahead.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah,
I don't even
Pharrell
think that
joint.
was.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Voices of Fire. We know a couple people up in that joint.
I said it.
You did?
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't. You listen to me.
My bad. But no. Yeah, it's not that it was a bad choice. I just don't think it was the right choice.
I don't think it was the right choice either. Even that red lighting, I didn't really like.
Yeah.
I just wish they would have done, if they'd have done Birds Don't Sing, because that's what I thought the whole time when I found out that Voices of Fire was performing. I was like, they're gonna do Birds Don't Sing. They're gonna do it. Like, I already know they're gonna do it. Cause everybody's there. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be crying by the end of the night. And they ended the night. That would have been the perfect thing to do, and they didn't do it.
I am gonna find out why they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out why they didn't do that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Cause I need to know. Cause that didn't make sense to me. And what better way to like just memorialize your parents like than at the Grammys with a beautiful performance. I mean, the Vatican, yes, I get it. Okay, y'all did. I get it. But this would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I think that might, but yeah. Oh, Duran Bernard won for, I think, progressive R&B. Mm-hmm. I fucking love Duran. I'm so happy for him. His speech was great. He said he sat in the back because he didn't expect to win. Like, he's been on Grammy winning projects before. And he didn't want to get himself excited and he wrote his speech right before, like he just didn't think it was going to happen. So when he got it, he literally, if you see the clip, he's running up there like
he's a meme now.
Yeah, brought his parents up there and everything. I thought it was amazing.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill for being on time.
Shut up.
You know what I mean?
Yo, that tribute was
great.
I'm so mad they only had a little, like it's like they were told they're doing a tribute, but everybody wanted to be a part of it, so they had to find a way to do it. So literally, everybody had like a couple of seconds. They come up there, they had everybody on that.
Should've gave my nigga Bilal a little longer.
Oh my gosh!
I've been a Bilal fan since Firstborn Second, man.
When they said Bilal, because we were like, who's gonna do? No, because Lucky Day came out and he did. Did he do Devil's Pot? No, that was Leon Thomas. He did some song. I forgot what he did. And then you were like, he should do How Does It Feel? He should do Untitled. Yeah. And he didn't. And then
I was confused until fucking Bilal.
Then they said Bilal.
She said Bilal. I said, oh.
We were like, oh, there you go.
Makes sense.
You should have. Exactly. And I know he wanted to lay all up on that floor when he was singing. Oh my gosh. But as soon as he got fired up, boy, they just let him go. And we were screaming. I might have to watch it again because I might have missed some of it. They kept calling people out. I was screaming. It was a lot going on. It was incredible.
Yeah, that was how you memorialize somebody.
Wyclef came up. He was taking his time too. Like, Wyclef, they ain't got that much time. You better hurry up with that little guitar.
It felt like Wyclef was still trying to figure out Lauren. You know what I mean? He was like,
why?
It'll be good. You know what I mean?
No, I think
because the way he was walking up and looking at her the whole time, like,
nah, they playing that. I know Prize was watching that in the cafe. But I mean, that's no shade to him. I hope he was watching it. I mean, that's a good thing to watch. It's not a bad thing.
The only thing I wish, and I know I understand why it wasn't done, but I kind of wish that they would have done an Angie Stone song as well.
Yeah, I do. You know, I do too. Like, they could have done one.
Right, just one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because Angie Stone, like, we love Angie Stone.
Love Angie Stone.
We love Angie Stone.
Yeah,
man.
but it was, I'm glad they got to do what they got to do.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no. And it's no shade. Like, I don't think they misstepped. I just kind of wish that would have happened.
Yeah.
But more so for their son though than anything.
For their kids. I think they have 2.
Oh, I don't even know about.
Well,
the son.
they have the son, and then D'Angelo has.
Right.
Which I heard they didn't even invite the son originally.
I heard they were supposed to, and then it got mixed up, and they tried to correct it. But I'm not sure if he ever made it to the actual.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Mad Skills for winning Best
Oh
Poetry
my
album.
guy!
Spoken word poetry.
Yeah, buddy.
A lot of the poets were mad. For some reason I ended up on like a poet timeline. I mean, I do follow a lot of spoken word. I used to do spoken word. Like I follow it, and they weren't happy.
Why not?
Because he's a rapper.
So?
And I saw a post from I think last year where there was a poet that was I think he was from Richmond, I believe. And he wrote about why it was unfair or whatever, because he felt like he didn't ingratiate himself in the spoken word community.
The fuck is this, Nashville?
All of those things. I mean, I understand he's a rapper. I get what he's saying, but also, why can't we also just be happy? You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but like, also, can you like why we have to even do that? Like, why aren't we just happy? Especially for like a hometown. Like, why do we have to do this? I mean, whatever, it's fine.
Nobody can make me hate Skills.
Yeah,
so
I love Skills.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him. Congratulations to him. I believe there was a drummer out of VA too that also won for like progressive jazz album. I believe his name is Nate Smith. But it was a big VA night.
Yeah.
Pharrell got the Global Impact Dr. Dre Award. Well, you said you had. I was gonna let you rock.
I almost forgot.
I know you did.
Yes, I understand that when you're giving me an award for things that I've done, that's okay. I understand that you should be able to stand on your own 2 feet and say, I'm proud of the work that I've done. But I also feel that the beginnings of Pharrell's career was hand in hand with Chad Hugo. And while they may be beefing, I think the gentleman thing would have been to just say, shout out to Chad, or thank you to Chad, or I'll be remiss without saying, thank you to Chad for being there, whatever the case, just something. You don't have to have your whole speech about it. You don't have to pretend that y'all are cool, but at least acknowledge a nigga that really helped, in your Pharrellness.
So here's, so it was the Global Impact Award.
Right.
It wasn't Producer of the Century.
I understand.
Or nothing, right?
I understand.
So I get it, but at the end of the day, he was the face of the Neptunes, right?
Right.
Because if he's gonna do that, he should also acknowledge what's his name?
Who? Teddy?
No, NERD.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry, bro.
Shad.
No,
I forgot. That makes me feel crazy.
I'm sorry,
it's
bro.
It's not Shad. Why did I say that? We'll get it. I'm gonna get it because that's fucked up. But yeah, then I would also, acknowledge.
I wouldn't, because what's his name was a part of NERD. Chad was a part of the Neptune.
I understand that.
Pharrell took off because he was the front of the Neptunes. We all know him not because of NERD, but because of the Neptune.
But it's a global impact award.
And when he got on that stage, he didn't say shit about the globe.
And also, am I acknowledging somebody that's suing me for money?
Yeah, listen, like I said,
we don't know what caused this rift.
Like I said, I'm not saying that you wrong by not fucking with the nigga no more. I'm not saying that you should make it about him or about y'all or anything like that. But I'm saying the gentleman thing, in my opinion, would at least be to mention him.
You're right, but
2 seconds.
we don't know what happened.
Did he fuck his wife?
We don't know what happened.
Did he kidnap his kids?
We don't know what happened.
Did he cuss out his mama?
Baby, they've known each other for a very long time. It's got to be something.
Or knowing a nigga for a long time, it got to be petty.
I don't know. But I can't tell somebody how to react when they mad. You know what I mean?
That.
I can't.
But we don't even know if he mad because Pharrell don't tell us that.
I think that
Pharrell
if they have this rift,
rift,
and he's suing him for. I don't know how to tell somebody to react because we also don't know what caused it. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get it.
I mean, the clips seem to be on for like I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know them niggas like that to be in their business. It just, to me as an outsider, it felt like, damn, just saying the man's name.
I thought you were gonna say more of the fact that he didn't say like ice out or nothing like everybody else.
I didn't give a fuck about that.
Or he didn't speak about, because I was back and forth with that too. I was like, I feel like because it is a global, like he should have said something. But then a part of me was also like, it's an award for me and what I've done. I don't know.
I wasn't expecting that. I
Mm-hmm.
was not expecting that from Pharrell. And the ice out thing, I mean, I understand it and I great sentiment. However, that was a terrible slogan. They came up with that at the last minute.
I think it was just something real quick. They all had
Yeah, they
pins
came up.
on
You
it.
could tell last
They
minute.
had pins on it.
Last minute.
You want them to have a sentence?
No, not a sentence, but a little bit fly and ice out.
Baby, get
I
them
mean-
niggas out of here.
Even that.
Get them, get them niggas out of here, and it'll just be get GT. Wait, get them niggas out of here.
We still workshopping it anyway.
Wait, GT. Yeah, it would be, the letters that
Yeah,
start
man.
those words.
Shout out to Bad Bunny for pissing off people.
Oh, also Trevor Noah.
Oh yeah, I liked it.
I
liked them.
I appreciated it. I know some people didn't, but if you know anything about Trevor Noah, he's not just a talking head.
Right.
Like, he got a lot of opinions.
Right.
And when he said, "This is my last year," I already knew he was going to say whatever the fuck was on his mind. Because what they going to say, you can't do this? Or they going to fine him or something and he going to pay it? Like, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He not even from here. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how hard it is to host an award show.
Yeah.
And then you add on top of that, you're not only hosting, but you're entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, you're not hosting, you're not just entertaining, but you are giving a bird's eye view of the public's thoughts and reactions to things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're doing a damn near impossible balancing act. So unless you're just trash at one of those three things, if you've done it, if you're doing it and you're doing everything that you're asked to do at above average level, then leave the man alone. Get off his dick.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job, and I knew, like, I think people just forgot that you first started probably knowing of him from The Daily Show.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just a stand-up; he has opinions, and it's during a pretty crazy time.
But even with his opinions in stand up, he's always been.
Yeah, I think people just were forgetting who he was.
Yeah.
So kudos to him. I thought he did fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I cared about the Grammys. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's not going to be on CBS anymore. That's even better.
It's gonna be on ABC.
What?
It's gonna be on ABC.
You heard that?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
You think that's a problem?
No, I didn't think they would do it.
Why?
Well, okay, so I guess we can talk about this. Sherry's show just got canceled.
Oh my
God.
With Kelly's leaving her show. Kelly is leaving her show. Sherry
Okay.
Shepherd's show got canceled.
Okay. Well, Sherry Shepherd's show got canceled, and while it's been said that her ratings weren't terrible or anything like that, the producers basically said that they were going to find a different place for it to live.
To me it didn't make any sense. Like, you're telling me they're terrible, but you're like, we want to reformat daytime.
But I think that's part of it.
But if people want to see it.
Yeah, but if people want to see it, they can go on their own time and see it somewhere else so that it can live, not on live.
I don't know what else you're putting.
I don't know either. I don't know what their plan is. I think it's grasping at straws. It's a little bit like when the music industry was going down because of Napster and all of that shit. You know what I mean? Like the big executives are grasping at straws to try to figure out this whole streaming thing. And, you know, the age that used to watch TV isn't watching TV the traditional way anymore. So I understand all of that. And that's the same thing I thought with the Grammys. I was like, I can't see a 20-year-old just sitting down watching the Grammys. I can't see, you know, a 30-year-old sitting down and just watching the Grammys. I think that most people are watching the clips that are going across social media. You know, so for putting it on a network when you can put something else up there, maybe not make any sense.
I don't know about that because I've seen a lot of people of all kinds of ages have like Grammy parties or have like little events and stuff. I mean, I know I do that stuff, but I've seen it be like a popular thing. They'll have themed parties for things like that. So I don't know if that's my sentiment. I
just think traditional TV in general is not what it used to be, and the things that we were interested in one way, we're not interested in the same way anymore.
I just don't. I mean, I understand that. I just don't think it's as many people as they're trying to make it out to be, just because they are the ones changing the way people see things. I think some people still want to watch things in traditional ways, especially events like that. It's not like it's a, appointment television where it's like a show that comes on the same time every week, and they still have those and they're popular. Like, you know what I mean? But I think events like that are kind of like, sometimes people build things around that or have like I said, Grammy nights or whatever like that.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not saying that people still don't make it a thing. I just think it's way less people than it used to be.
I just think we're adjusting because they're doing it. I think we would still do it if it was the other way.
I don't
you know
think
what I mean?
So. I don't. The reason I don't think so is because at one time we didn't have as many options that were readily available as we do now for entertainment. You know what I mean? Like before, you watched the Grammys not only because you were interested in music and you were seeing some of your favorite celebrities, but well, that's a big part that you were seeing some of your favorite celebrities, but also you were watching it because there wasn't many other options to watch to entertain you. You know, now your favorite celebrities are on your timeline 24/7, and everything that happens on a TV show that's playing can happen on your phone at the click of a button. So I'm not saying that people still aren't interested, but I think the medium in which we used to watch it and the reasons and the amount of people that used to watch it just isn't the same anymore. So they're trying to adjust. That's why I was surprised that you said it was going to ABC.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff that's happening it's kind of like in music where they play whatever songs or they're pushing whatever music and songs, and we become accustomed to those, and we're like, those are hits because they're playing them so many times, and it's kind of like a thing that we get adjusted to. Like, oh, that's a hit, that's everywhere because they're putting it everywhere. I think it's almost the same thing with this type of television or whatever they're doing with programming, because like with movies, people still love going to the movies, but we're adjusting because the movies and stuff are there. I think they're putting all these things in place where we're adjusting to them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's how we want to consume these things. I think there are people that still want to go to the movies.
No, there are people, but it's you're fighting for attention at all times. With any entertainment, you're fighting for attention. And I think just what's happening is that the attention is separated now. It's not just one place. You know, it's not just one thing that you're all gravitating to. It's, you know, the numbers are trickling down in a downward decline just because of the options that you have.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's them making up something or saying this is what's happening. We're adjusting to what they're saying. I think it's them reacting off of our trends.
Oh, no, I'm not saying making up something. I'm saying they put in place on-demand video. They put in place where you can watch movies at home or you could do whatever else. I don't think because there was a demand that people wanted to watch movies at home. I think they put this stuff there and it's like, oh, well, that is more convenient. We can do that. But that doesn't, I think if that wasn't there, I don't think it would be like something's missing. Like I don't want to go to the movies. I need a reason to watch it at home. I think we're adjusting to what they've given us. But I think people still want these other things. But they're just giving us so many things. It's like, okay, well, the things are here, we'll do them. But I think people still want to do some of these things, still want to watch appointment television, still want to do, go to the movies, like still want to do those things.
I get that. And this will be the last thing because we got to talk about water.
Oh my
God. I do understand that. But I think that while we may want to do it, if you took those things away, there would be a problem. If you took away the
because they've given them to us already.
Right, but they gave it to us because of necessity.
No.
When COVID happened, the transition was already starting because there was a decline in moviegoers, sans Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But when COVID happened, then you had to put everything on a movie on to the streaming services. And now you're watching your movies for streaming services. Also, because of the decline before COVID even happened, the market had to change. It cost so much money and we're just talking about, for most entertainment, it costs so much money to put it out there that you have to find other ways because now you're losing money. And they're losing money. So they have to find other ways.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Water isn't actually wet. I don't know if you knew it or not. According to research, why are you so mad?
Nothing.
According to research, wetness isn't an inherent property of water itself. Wetness isn't an inherent property of water itself. You know what that means?
Yeah, I know what inherent means.
Okay. It only happens when a liquid touches a solid surface. So water doesn't get wet. It makes other things wet. God damn.
I hate you.
What you hate me for? Water ain't wet.
What?
What you mean? What don't you get? Okay, when you feel water on your clothing and your clothing is wet. Oh, wait, hold on.
What is the feeling of water? What is it?
What we're feeling is a temperature change and a texture change. We're not feeling actual wetness. We can't feel wetness. We can feel the temperature change and the texture change. That's what we're feeling. But we're not feeling wetness.
But it's moist. Are we feeling moistness?
No, we're feeling temperature change. We're feeling texture.
I hate this.
Why?
Because my head hurts.
Why?
Because it's wet.
It's not wet.
All
Water
right.
can't be wet.
It's moist.
I
Just
thought
like
women
black
hate
people,
that word.
just like black people can't be racist. It's the same thing. Water can't be wet. Black people can't be racist.
Shit, that's a good one. Damn.
Yeah, ain't it good?
Because I believe that
That's
black
a
people
good,
can be racist.
That's a good.
I believe that shit with my whole heart.
Here it is.
What I do?
He's so passionate about it. So passionate about it.
with good reason.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Water ain't wet, baby. I just need you to know that.
I don't think it's true.
Water
I
ain't
don't
wet.
think water wet.
Let's do some thoughts and prayers real quick, man. Want to send thoughts and prayers going out to
Catherine O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that. I mean, I can.
Well, let them know who she is if they don't know.
Oh, the mother from Home Alone.
There you go.
She was also in a sketch show. You know who she is. I could just say the mother from Home Alone, and then we could stop there.
She was in Schitt's Creek as well.
Schitt's Creek, but she was in other things. She was in a sketch show years ago with John
nice.
Candy and
Eugene.
Yeah,
we did.
We watched the whole thing.
On Candy.
But because they were all part of the sketch group. But she's, man, yeah, she passed. We found out when we were in DC, and I was just like, wow, that's.
Yeah.
It's weird when your childhood leaves. When you start seeing people that you're used to seeing, or
It ain't the gray hairs in your pussy that make you.
and it's amazing how you can find a way to bring up the gray hairs in my pussy. We talk about the mom from Home Alone.
Who probably never mind.
All right. She actually might have appreciated that. So yeah. Prayers to her. Also prayers to Savannah Guthrie.
Yes, I love Savannah.
So, from the Today Show, her mother is missing. her mother.
No, she's stolen.
So I just watched, and I don't know. I mean, we recording right now, but right before I recorded, I saw this thing that said that her brother-in-law may be a suspect.
I thought they said that he wasn't. I thought they ruled him out. They said he wasn't a suspect.
Well, maybe we didn't know.
Well, I heard that earlier, like yesterday, maybe. So,
yesterday?
Yeah, I heard that yesterday.
Today I saw that he might.
Maybe today he is a suspect now. You know how I'd be lying about shit? So
we get news late. Sometimes the outlets could. I don't want to spread nothing. What I read, it said that him and his wife, her sister had dinner with them, and then they dropped her off, and then all of her cameras had been smashed in her house.
Oh wow.
So I really hope that.
Damn, you know what the problem is? We don't put enough emphasis on making sure the nigga walks into the door that you dropped off.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, I've been taught that since I've been driving. Like, you don't, especially a woman, you don't let any woman walk into the house without you knowing that they've gotten inside the house safely, and then you make them call you to let you know that they are safe. If you're not, if you don't walk them to the door and go in yourself to make sure everything is safe. So I think we've gotten away from that, and but
we don't. I mean, we also don't know. What happened, but I think that shit is so fucking scary.
They even sent the ransom note.
I saw that TMZ got a ransom note about some amount of Bitcoin. It's all very, very fucking sad, but I really hope that this gets, solved and that her mother is safe.
You were saying something about medication too, right?
That they said she had medication that she takes on a daily. I'm sure she's 84, I believe. So she has medication that she takes, and it's just all of that is just.
How much was that ransom note?
It was Bitcoin, they said, but I don't know. I have a lot of, theories, just things that you think about, like what could possess somebody to fucking do this, especially
Bitcoin just went up.
A woman, baby.
I'm just saying,
especially to a woman
who doesn't deserve it
in her 80s. Like what threat is like? Anybody that can do that is fucking crazy.
No, you're fucking a terrible person. Yeah. Like you are. Yeah, it's terrible. If you was to steal my mama and I had money, how old is she?
Baby, okay. And that's why we weren't gonna talk about it. That's why we weren't gonna talk about it, because it's a very serious matter, and we joke about things in the house that we cannot joke about on this podcast.
Baby, who's joking?
Baby.
I'm asking,
this is very serious.
I don't know how old my grandma is.
This is very serious.
How old's my grandma?
Probably around the same age.
About 84 or something like that. And somebody stole her looking for money from me?
Baby.
Because they thought I had it?
Baby. It's very serious. I'm not gonna joke.
No, it's serious
as
shit.
I'm not gonna joke with you about this, because I already know.
You already know what.
And this is how I stop
Still,
you.
my grandma asked for some money.
This is how I stop you. Okay. What's next? What are you watching? Nothing.
She having a good time.
I didn't watch nothing.
She don't remember. She stole.
I didn't watch shit.
Why are you doing that?
Because I didn't watch it.
You did watch it. We watched The Rip finally.
Oh, we did watch The Rip.
That shit was good.
We watched The Rip. It was good. There were parts of it where I was like, well, that doesn't feel real. But it was good. It's based on a true story.
Oh, man.
Tiana was on a run, boy. I don't know what summer she made all these movies, but she got mad movies.
No, that shit was great. The only thing I didn't like about The Rip was them niggas didn't take no money. I'll leave it at that because you might not watch it.
You gotta just watch the movie. I don't want to take, but that was actually too much. Maybe
that was it.
Maybe.
Right. Well, just my bad.
Watch the movie. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we watched Unreal
after we.
Spoiler after, right? My bad.
Yeah, we've been watching Unreal, the Netflix series.
It's about the WWE and like behind the curtain of the WWE.
It's the second season.
Oh my God, it is so fucking good.
It's a really good show.
Riveting.
It really will make you want to watch wrestling. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
We watched wrestling the next day.
We was like, damn, I'm investing in some of these people.
Hell yeah. Like I think for those people that used to watch wrestling back in the 90s and the early 2000s, watching this will bring you back a connection with the wrestlers of today, because they're just being themselves. And I think a lot of times with wrestling, you feel like you can't jump back into it. At least I know for me, I couldn't jump back into it because I didn't have any connection with any of the people.
That's like stories.
Yeah.
Like Young and the Restless been on for years. I don't know if it's still on. But like stories like that, General Hospital, all that shit, been on for years. I'm like, how do I start watching it?
Yeah, I don't know these niggas.
Like, I don't, all these new people.
Yeah, but Unreal just breaks down these new niggas.
Yeah.
And I fuck with them. Like, oh man.
The women are incredible.
Oh yeah. Listen.
The women are incredible.
I said that years ago.
Yeah, the
though.
women
I was
are
like,
incredible.
Yo, these women are better than the men.
Yeah, they are incredible.
Like, they got something to prove and they proving that shit. Like,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We watched Free Bird. Or a couple of episodes of Free Bird.
Yeah. Yes. How many did you watch?
About 3 or 4.
Yeah, 4?
About 3 or 4, yeah.
I thought it was good. I think it's good.
It's really good.
I think
and that little girl,
is
daughter,
funny as fuck.
Oh my gosh, her timing.
Yeah.
It's her timing.
Yeah, it's the timing it's good.
Yeah,
it's
I
good.
think she's playing like autistic, isn't she?
No.
I think she is.
No,
I think so.
Did they say that?
The younger, yeah. I think she said that in one of the
I don't remember.
Because she said I have a something disability. I'm not fucking slow.
A learning disability, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Oh, maybe
autism.
she's dyslexic.
Yeah, that's not
Maybe.
autism.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Also, we watched the Versus.
Yeah, we did. I was trying to root for Hit Boy because I was trying to root for the underdog.
And I told you not to.
But I was trying. I tried, but then he started playing shit, and I was like, ugh, why is he playing this against this?
But you know why I love Hit Boy?
Why?
Because he cares about the motherfuckers that people should care about.
Yeah.
That they don't.
Yeah, but not in the verses. I don't care
You
about
don't
them.
do that
In the verses, we don't care about them.
Like,
you can post about them all you want.
Yeah.
But not
don't
here. That's
play in the
not what
verses.
we don't care about that.
And like he was playing a dope ass song, and then goddamn what's his name will play a song, and then he come back with some old introspective
and he
shit.
was playing a lot of B-sides where I was like,
nigga, we don't care about this.
This ain't the time or place.
You know what I mean?
We want you to win. This ain't the time or the
he's
place.
so good too.
He's
That's
good.
what pissed me off.
Yeah.
Hit Boy, you know, but he like his son, so I'm down with him.
Yeah, his son didn't give a fuck about that.
At
He's
all.
like, yeah, it's like another day in the office. My son, he every time he picked up his son in that damn tablet or whatever, like, oh, my daddy be talking. Like, he didn't give a fuck about that.
Hell yeah.
But I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
Like it was all that other verse. I don't know what they was doing before, but it was like Swiss and Tim was there because they were like, y'all not gonna fuck this up.
This was the first verses in a long time
that we had fun watching.
Yeah, since the Jada and not Jada, but the Locks versus Dipset.
Yeah, we had fun watching.
Yeah, that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means, but
it's just nobody was entertaining. And I think producers, with them, maybe because they don't get a chance to like be the performers, that they get to just show their shit. And they have such a variety of things that you're almost shocked when they play something. You like, oh, I forgot they did that, or they did this, and it's fun. Because you need either producers or people that like give a fuck.
Entertain.
Yeah, that know how to be entertaining.
And I think that might be the thing. The last few artists collectives that they have, whatever, like not all of them are used to being on stage all the time.
Or just not they could be used to being on stage and never been entertaining. Like when we watched Cash Money and No Limit, the most entertainment Juvie was the most entertaining, and because he was in it. Like he was like, yeah,
and
he performed. But everybody else, it was too many niggas on that stage. It was too many people that was just standing around in the way. Even if you wanted to perform, you couldn't move because everybody was on stage. Like
and also, I'm just not the person that enjoys the tension in the air.
Yeah. Oh.
That shit even though I'm nowhere near it, it makes me feel some sort of way. Yeah,
I get it. I can understand that.
So, this one, they were just showing love to each other after every record. Yo, I really fuck with that record. Yo, I love that record so much. Yo,
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it was dope. It was dope. And also, we watched Mike Epps' Delusional stand up on Netflix.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
Don't ask me, because I was really tired and I was falling asleep in and out. Had nothing to do with Mike Epps. I barely watched it. I was so tired. I was the kind of sleepy where if I felt your body move a little bit, I opened my eyes because I didn't want you to be like, you sleep.
I did do that and you said no.
But
I knew you were lying because when I looked up,
at one point,
your eyes was wide open.
At one point, I heard myself snore, and I woke myself up.
Yeah, and when I looked up at you, because I'm like, yo, you making noise over there.
I was like,
he was just looking at me.
You was like, I said, what kind of noise? You said you snore. No, you breathing loud. I was like, my bad, because you didn't say snoring, so I was like, he don't know.
You. I knew, but I didn't want to disrespect you like that.
He don't know I was asleep.
Well, okay, part of it is I didn't want to disrespect you, but the other part was I wanted to finish it.
Yo.
And if I knew you were asleep, if I acknowledged that you were asleep,
then you would have turned it off.
I had to turn it off.
Yeah, but you didn't.
But as long as I didn't acknowledge it,
but that's why, because you were watching it, because I would look at you and you were still awake, and I was like, okay, he having a good time, and I would go to sleep, and I hurt myself, and I was like,
fucking sucks.
I thought I was doing good, but I kept falling asleep. And I was like, this is going to be rough to keep up. How much time is left in this stand-up? I was like, it's only been over like 20 minutes. God damn, I'm tired.
You even got up one time, and I think you splashed some water in your face.
Yo, I had to go pee. I was like, I got to break it up. I can't lay in this bed no more. I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. I had to break it up.
Oh, my gosh. All right. And maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Did we ever release that interview that we did with? It wasn't an interview, but we had Leonard and Vincent Bryant on the podcast. This is when we was at the old house, the old house.
I don't know. I don't know if we did.
I don't know if we did either. But if we didn't, then the next statement doesn't even fucking matter.
Okay.
But if we did, I should really say this next statement. So I don't know how to take this.
I don't.
Check real quick.
I don't even.
This would be.
What am I looking on the regular pod?
Yeah, just look on the pod. Just go all the way down.
Hold on? Let's actually.
Can you search?
Yeah.
Vincent Bryan, Leonard Oots. Shout out to the homies. Anyway, I thought that Mike Epps special.
Yes, we did.
Okay,
we released it in 2019.
Great.
It was with him, Marcus Banks, and Leonard.
Marcus was there. That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus.
Yeah.
So I thought that it was a really good special. The reason I asked Kristen about that is because I remember in that conversation, this is the beginning of the podcast where I just didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I said whatever the fuck I felt. And one of the things that I used to feel, and I notice I'm saying used to feel, was that I wasn't a huge Mike Epps stand-up guy.
Mm-hmm.
And partially that's because of the type of stand-up that I love. But before I watched it, I asked myself a question. I was like, do you just love one type of stand-up? And I came back with, no, I love all different types of stand-up and, stand-up styles. But I've never been a fan of Mike Epps stand-up. Now, when it comes to him in movies and anything else, I love Mike Epps. He's one of the funniest dudes to me. But when it came to stand-up, I just wasn't a fan. So I went into this a little leery, but I gave it a chance. And I really enjoyed it. It was all over the place.
But
but that's him.
Yeah,
that's him. And I don't fault him for it because this all over the place, unlike other things that I've seen, felt purposeful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like usually for me, and I could be wrong. I don't know Mike. But usually when I watch Mike Epps do stand-up, it always feels like he's just riffing off the top of his head and standing on the fact that he's just a funny dude, which is cool. But when I see stand-up, it's like for me watching gymnastics, it's something that I can't do. And I'm amazed by the tricks that you can do. You know what I'm saying? So when I watch stand-up, that's what I'm looking at. But I know mad niggas that do, little cartwheels, you know what I mean? And that's what it felt like anytime I watched the stand-up. But like I said, this one, it felt like Mike Epps, but it felt purposeful. I also think part of it is part of the reason I took it in the way I did was because of the direction of it. It was directed really well
by Royale Watkins.
Royale Watkins. Shout out to Royale Watkins.
Incredible job.
Yes. But there have been some stand-up specials that we've talked about off air that I was so mad about because the direction and the editing it didn't help.
It didn't help. It broke up some jokes. It
Right.
because that has a lot to do with the way you receive a stand-up. Like if you're
Right.
not there in the room, you need that eye to move with you and to punch the jokes up and take away from the jokes and do all of that stuff.
Because
So
it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And the last couple of I've saw it just wasn't doing that.
Mhm.
But Royale did his fucking thing.
yeah,
my
he killed
nigga.
that. He did.
And Mike looked like he just looked different.
He looked good. Like it
Yeah.
just. I mean, he always looks good. He always looks put together. He always looks
nothing
fine.
like that.
But something about the visual
it
just
was elevated.
looked-
It was a little elevated.
It did feel like that.
Yeah. So and then of course I'm a sucker for anybody that just tells their journey, you know what I'm saying, and something that you can really relate to. You know what I mean? So all of those things together really felt like, man, like I really enjoyed this shit. And if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of stand up, I really think you should check it out because it's a really good stand up.
Yeah.
It's a really good stand up.
I've been falling asleep during mad specials.
You
It
have.
ain't got nothing to do with them. I fell asleep during Dave Chappelle's special.
You did.
I still ain't watched that whole thing. I fell asleep during. Yo, I be falling asleep.
You do.
But we always end up watching stand-up specials at night, and I'm laid down in the
Yeah,
bed,
this is
and that's
true.
what's been happening lately. Is I'll be laid down, and then
But the funny part, when we watch in the daytime, my mind don't be there. I be wanting to do
when
other
we watch
shit.
in the daytime, I'm in it. But
Yeah.
boy, when I get in that bed, I love the bed.
Yeah,
I
nighttime,
love
I'm
that
just
bed.
there. I'm ready.
And I always think I'm gonna lay in the bed and watch TV. That's because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna turn TV. I'm gonna watch, man. That memory foam pillow, I think that's what it does. That's what does it.
Yeah, man. I think that's all we watched. We had a listener question, but I'm gonna save it for next week. And I'm
Okay.
sorry because this person asked. I see some pussy for cash,
Okay.
early 30s porn. So next week should be a really good listener question.
Okay.
Also, thank you guys for responding to the we put out our first
Plus one.
episode, and it seemed like you guys really enjoyed it.
Yeah. That was it. It was a lot of fun, honestly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It seems like you guys really enjoyed it, and we have another one coming up very soon. But if you want to get your own plus one episode, all you have to do is join our Patreon and join the plus one tier, and we'll do an episode with you. And the greatest thing about it is that it's whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah,
We don't give a fuck.
It's your episode.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
the topic is, we just gonna go off what
We
you
just
wanna
riffing
talk
with
about.
you, man.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. Shout out to Ashley for
Yeah.
doing it, being the sacrificial lamb. It's always hard being the first person.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you don't know where to go.
Yeah, exactly. But it ended up being really fun, and I can't wait to do more of those. And like I said, if you want to be a part of that tier, just join the plus one. The more of you guys that join the plus one tier, the more episodes of the plus one we'll have to put out there.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is that even though it's a Patreon, you have to be a Patreon member, a plus one tier member, to be a part of it. In order to enjoy it, all you got to do is just be a listener of the pod, period.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's good for, for one, listeners that have been, listening for a while and they just want to talk about some shit with us. I think it's good for other podcasts that may want to.
don't tell them secrets.
Well, what? I'm just saying. What do you mean?
No, you just okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Like
You're
if
being nice.
if they may want to, have an episode with us. Like it's one of those kind of things. Like it's super fun. It's whatever you choose. And it's just an episode. So yeah, I think join the tier. Do the things.
Yeah, man.
Or you just want to talk shit about something.
That too.
That's also a great
That
reason.
too.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I love to talk shit. That's
Oh.
fun. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Just don't ruin our political connects, all right?
Yeah, we ain't got none.
Well, yet we got a lot of shit going on this year, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm. That's about it. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done too.
You are too. This was a long episode,
God
man.
damn.
This was a long
3
episode.
hours?
I was trying to go get some barbecue, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it now.
You're not. It's after the time that the barbecue was closed.
It's closed or is she closed?
It's closed. They
Shit.
closed.
I really want some ribs.
Yeah, you didn't want it bad enough. 3+ hours on an episode.
My bad, nigga.
Yeah.
My bad.
I think this is the longest episode we've done, right?
Who knows? I don't even count anymore.
Okay.
The fact that we're able to give you an episode this week means a lot to us.
We froze.
Because we froze for you.
I'm
exactly.
cold. I'm very cold.
If you got anything you want us to talk about, make sure you drop it in the Patreon. Don't forget that we are going to Jamaica with the Worst Behavior Tour.
Yes, in May.
In May, the end of May. You can find out more of that on Worst Behavior Tour. Just throw that in the Google search and look for the Jamaica Hito trip.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be there. It was a lot of fun in this past what was it there? December.
Yeah, when we were at our DC show, we had somebody that went to Hito with us too. So we had a good time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. And we're gonna get a chance to talk to some people from the Worst Behavior Tour in the next couple of weeks. So that should be really dope. Join that Patreon though, people. Of course, we can't talk much about what else been going on the last couple of weeks, but what I can tell you is that we have so many things in store for you guys, and Patreon's the place where we kind of try shit out for y'all. So you get to see things before it actually materializes to everyone else. So make sure that you join that Patreon soon. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I have to say this. I don't know how I forgot. Rest in peace, DJ Big B.
Oh my God. Yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
From the Buddha Brothers morning show, I would say VA, but I mean they reached a lot of people.
Yeah, but they were staples in this area.
Mm-hmm.
When I first moved to VA, I remember listening to the Buddha Brothers, and they were the only ones who made me feel like I was listening to radio back at home.
Yeah.
And I took that with me. I remember when I seen them, I was super young. I had seen them coming out of somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's them. Like they just felt bigger than life. I mean, they were bigger than life too.
Yeah.
They were huge back in the day.
Yeah.
In both ways of the word. But they were professionals at all time. They were great at what they did. DJ Big B and DJ Law, they were this area's whoever's huge in your area, in your market on radio. And throughout the years, as I got on radio and, started doing my own thing, what I appreciated was the appreciation of what I was doing from them, especially from Big B.
Yeah.
He was always a motivating dude, always just showing love. Even when we started this podcast.
Yeah, when we started the podcast too.
And when I was doing radio was one thing. It was like, oh, that's cool. The big dogs is looking, listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when we was doing this podcast and he was such a fan of the pod, that felt different. That felt like I was really being seen.
That was crazy to me only because I didn't know Big B like that. I only know Big B from Buddha Brothers, and I grew up like listening to them like every day. Like it was a part of just growing up out here, and so to me, a lot of those people are like stars to me. And like Angus, when I first met Angus, like it's all of those people that were like on the radio that were like local celeb, like they were so big for me. So when I met him, I was like, that's crazy. That's Big B. That's crazy. Like, wow.
Not this last Virginia Beach show, but the time before that, he came to that show.
Yeah.
And that was super amazing just to have him in the building. Like it just
kept telling me that was crazy.
When your heroes, just say that they see you, or show that they like what you're doing, it just means so much. And it wasn't just us that I'm sure felt that. I'm sure there are so many people that have the similar stories, or
there are.
Just he was a big part of this area, and he's going to be missed so much.
Yes.
Not just because he was talented at what he did, but because he was a good person.
Yeah.
A really sweet person, man. And yeah, man. So
that's a great way to
rest
end
in peace,
it.
man. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.